you guys should all be on the map now, but you guys are just right here along the cliffside, and this the old city that you guys are in. You guys do find yourselves surrounded by these buildings that have just been destroyed by the war and whatnot, and it is has long since been abandoned. But uh, looking out, you can see like maybe a handful of like other drow that are kind of like scavenging what they can find in this ruined area. Uh, but looking over the cliffside, there is also soldiers that tend to patrol the area as well.
We should
And
probably lay low.
but just to the east of where you guys currently are is the bridge leading into the Zinalhir region. But with the information you guys had received last time, just as a refresher, if you guys remember, Driz did say that he might know somebody that can get you into the door that you guys had found, but he is in Nilstrumwall, which is a city that's at least a 2 to 3 days travel from where you guys currently are. But that is where you guys left off. So the floor is yours.
Just real quick, are we familiar with where we're at right now?
Yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
guys are all familiar with the Menzo area.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Go ahead.
The soldiers that are patrolling the area, can we tell from a distance who their
That would be
allegiance
a
is to?
perception check.
Can I give one of those? Do one of those?
Sure.
Oh, that's
Your elven
persuasion. I need
ISD.
perception. Oh, we don't have disadvantage. Roll normal.
14.
14. From this distance, it's hard to tell.
They don't have a banner or anything?
No banners.
No? Okay.
I mean, how dark is it in this area of the Underdark as well?
I mean, you still have like here since you're like in like more of the I don't really know how to describe it. It's more like a very wide open kind of cave that's like several hundred feet high. But there's still like the light that's like kind of emitting off these rocks and the fungi that kind of grow around the area, and so like it's a very dim light. It's kind of like I refer to it as more like a dim moonlight, kind of like you're in the middle of the night and all you think you have is the moon. So it's not really all that bright, but it's bright enough to where you can see sorta. Does that make sense?
Why would I be able to make some sort of survival or nature check to know which would be the fastest way to where we're going?
Sure.
Survival? Or?
Yeah, survival.
That's stealth.
Oh.
Oops.
I was about to be super proud of you too. I was like, damn, that's still a good roll.
To be fair, if that was a survival roll, it would have been one less.
Yeah.
That was sorry.
I mean, in all honesty, like anytime you guys do like whiff, and use press the wrong button or whatever, I give you guys the original roll and you guys can just adjust for your
my survival
modifiers.
bonus is 11, and my
Yeah.
stealth one's 12.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the first one because I don't
Thank
think that's
you.
fair to
Most
take that
gracious.
away because that's a really big roll. So,
most gracious of you.
but yeah, I'll say 30. So, but with 30, yes, you do know that. Okay, so for that, I will take you to the Underdark map. So with a 30, you guys are currently here. And you do know that there's only 2 ways to get there. And that is here you can make your guys' way. I'll actually use the drawing thing. Well, there's actually 3 different ways you can get there. Yes, there is here along the mountains. And there is like a cut in the path that leads just here. Or you would have to go all the way around to get there, or there is a old Druger tunnel that would take you straight through, and you would come out just outside the city.
Would I know how populated with Drugar it is, and how
It hasn't been used. It hasn't been used in several years. It is very old. Nobody has used it in a long time.
Which
Oh.
usually
That
means, which
That just sounds like
means
we're being set up
things
for a
have-
Balrog.
I
say,
mean-
which usually means things have moved in there by now.
I mean, like, that's the thing. We like, okay, so I'll sort of well, we should get moving. But there's a few ways we could take. And she'll sort of outline them. Like, the tunnel would be the fastest route. However, we have it hasn't been used in several years, and we'd probably have to deal with whatever wild creatures have moved in the time being.
Damn it, Sky, I'm singing that song in my head now.
You're welcome.
So,
Task is gonna look at Drizzy and just be like, which way is faster to get to your friend?
He just kind of looks at you and it would be through the Druger tunnels.
I like look at everybody else. Druger tunnel's done?
My expertise with tunnels that have not been used in long times,
Oh,
things have moved in.
I mean, to be fair, we're elves. A few years isn't a long time for us.
It's a long time for some other creatures, though.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm just saying that from. I'm saying that. Sorry, that's meant to be out of character from like
Oh.
an elven
No,
like
but here-
certain time frame perspective.
still, either way, like, Underdark things grow fast. Things get big Underdark. Big thing bad.
Purple worms.
Purple worms.
Sometimes some things grow faster than others. You don't know.
Purple worms.
Yeah, we
We
can
moved
exactly calculate how long it takes for a baby black dragon to turn into an adult. Because we have a specimen now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not
Suggest
fire.
we
Wrong
don't-
character. Task just looks at Valspar and is just like, is she gonna be able to track us if we go? Because she found us pretty fucking easily.
Oh, you talking about Malisay?
Yeah.
Oh. I would say that if we did go, or well, you all, me and Drizzt have other business here, but if you all did go, then no, Malisay will not track you. It wasn't really a matter of her tracking us. As far as the meeting, I would imagine that somebody has loose lips within the city.
Wait, you're going back after she tried to have you killed.
Me and Drizzt will not be entering back into Selkorth region. We will stay just over here to the east and find somewhere to rest within the Zinalhir region of the city. If you guys recall, you guys were... Hold on a second.
We were like right here-ish,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you guys are right here right now. But
Okay.
before, where you guys were at before, you were in the more neutral, zone here at the bottom of the Selkorth area.
So like there. Okay.
Yeah, roughly. But yes. So they were talking about being, down here, over here, this little area. One of the two areas are controlled by the Zinal here.
Hearing that he said that, oh, someone might have loose lips, can I incite the entire group and just be like, someone might be talking?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I get a vibe check for everybody?
Okay.
Vibe check.
A dirty 20?
30-20. All right. With that, I'd say like getting a look around, I would definitely say that you're no stranger to like getting a good read on the room. Looking at the faces of everyone and being in the cave with the people you were, these strangers you were with, you can gather that it doesn't seem like any of the people that you're currently with would have been plotting any of this or would have had such loose lips.
So no one's a narc. Okay, got it.
Like right now, like she's staring off into the distance, sort of like it looks like almost like internally like plotting out a course, or like sort of like, you know how like when someone's like plotting out a like path in their mind, they sort of move their hands a bit like as if like following the path, like sort of like that. Like, just like,
Okay.
I'm
Tess,
doing it with my hands, however you can.
Tess would go up to which one's the ranger again?
Who's our ranger?
Who's our ranger?
Me.
I would just go up to you and just be like, all right, Druagar tunnels. That seems like the easiest way. I'd say let's get moving quickly.
You know, you keep going back to that, and I keep getting concerned, Avin.
But wait, back to what?
The
secret
tunnels. You keep going to secret tunnels, and it's like everybody has said secret tunnels are bad, and you're like, well, let's go then. And it's like,
I'm one of those people that said secret tunnel is bad, but I want to see what's in the secret tunnel. Me out of game wants to see what kind of shit he's gonna throw at us.
why do you get what I want to live?
Me in game wants to get my shit over with already and beat people up again.
Right.
Oh my god.
No, Ildis just kind of shrugs. He's just like, I usually prefer not to go into tight, close spaces, but if we have to and it's the quicker way, then we do what we must.
I mean,
The world map again, please, DM.
Oh gracious God, bless us with the map. So my idea is just let's get to the mountain range, and if we get a bad vibe from the entrance of the secret tunnel, we take that shortcut and go like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like going around is just gonna be
It'll
a
take
fuck.
too much time. It's gonna take.
Not just that, but it's just gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
I can tell you that the full direction, if you were to like go all the way around to the very end, that right there would be about a 5 days travel.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Cause like right now I'm sort of like a half ranger, half rogue. Cause of that's just how scout works.
Tess would look at the bar, like at everybody, and be like, "Everybody okay with going, or is it just us? I don't know. Going back in the city just looks like hell, to be honest."
It's the choice between a long day, a long, almost week's worth of travel compared to however long it takes us to get through these tunnels. But that's if there's a guarantee that the tunnels are even, passable. They've been uninhabited for, a long time.
All right, everybody in favor of getting to at least the entrance of the tunnel and voting there, raise your hand. Say aye.
I was gonna say, oh yes, on the audible transmission, raise your hand.
Like, Nim understood the assignment, okay?
Okay. Question. Who actually rose their hand?
Tess did.
No,
I think he's talking about in real life.
I actually did too.
Me too.
All right.
That's pretty damn noises.
All right. For the sake of me knowing what you guys are doing, if you guys are wanting to take the tunnel in Roll20, just type 1. If you guys are wanting to take the shortcut through this little gap in the mountains, type 2. If you want to take the long way around, type 3.
I'm willing to go to the tunnel and take a look at it, and if it seems like a really bad idea, we'll hang a right and go through the mountains.
That's what I'm saying. That's the plan I'm saying. Like, we get to the tunnel entrance, we look in really quick. If it looks like no, we keep walking.
Can I do a history check on this tunnel?
Sure.
Let's see what you remember of it.
Just
That was a flat 19.
Yeah. I just like if I know anything about the tunnel or the dwarves that used to live there.
And then the rogue.
With a 19, Only thing that you really can recall about it is that Druger mainly used it as a way to kind of quickly bypass the mountains.
Okay.
You've heard in the past that some of the other tunnels that they also had made here in the Underdark, that they didn't like people using their tunnels, as far as what they might have done or what they did in the tunnels, or like what they used the tunnels to try to get through.
Sure.
You don't know.
So I will tell the group, this tunnel was designed to get through the mountain quickly, so that's its intent. However, the Truger are not known to share these shortcuts, so if there are any in there, it may be a hostile encounter.
Anybody have a problem with fighting?
Not at all.
No.
Or worried about it being a maze.
I could
actually
try
need
talking to
one.
them first.
Mm.
All right.
I'm picturing Tess just looking at his fists like, I don't talk to people.
If they've seen me, I'm doing it.
All right, let's go. Riker's gonna start walking. It's like, all right.
Yeah, we.
It's no use standing around with our thumbs up our asses. Let's go.
All right. Well, it is currently late into the night, and you guys have been you guys had your little fun in the tavern, and then you had this meeting, and then you guys have spent a few hours kind of traveling. So it is up to you what you do with that.
And can we put some distance between us and the city and then make camp?
I'd be okay with that.
I don't want to get stuck up on while I'm trying to nap.
Yeah.
You're always welcome to kind of follow Drizzt and Valspar and try to find a place to rest for the night if you want.
Well, we're going the opposite way, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like this is
It's an
no
option. It's an option.
I mean,
I don't want to
They're
throw it into
NPCs,
cards.
they'll be fine.
But yeah, if you guys want to make camp here in this ruins area, or you guys want to head a little farther out of the city,
we
you
want
can.
to head a little farther out so the baby dragons don't come.
Excuse
Bite our
you?
asses while we're prancing.
Okay.
Charlotte's gonna hold up hers and there's already one here.
But yeah, if
it's
you
gonna
guys
remember me.
All right. With that, Valspar and Drizzt kind of give you guys their farewell, and both of them just kind of wish you guys all the best of luck. And but before they kind of head off, Drizzt kind of turns, as they take a few steps, Drizzt turns back around and looks at all of you. Or as you guys have started to kind of just now walk away, he turns around. By the way, if you do find Brunor, tell him it would be very nice if he could help us out. If you have to, mention my name. I'm sure that would get you your help.
Okay.
And with that, he just turns back around and walks away.
Tess just starts marching away. It's just like, all right, cool, fuck it, bye.
Onwards.
All right. So you guys get a little bit ways out of the city, and as you guys kind of start to leave the this region where the city is, you notice that the kind of the lights here at the top of the cavern, and some of the fungi and whatnot that kind of grow here in the cave, it begins to slightly fade, and it becomes a very dim light. But you are still free to make your camp.
As we were making camp, can I just look at everybody and be like, so why'd you guys all go to the meeting?
Stick with this fucking cave.
To get out of here.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page, is that it was to leave.
I look at the
Oh.
nerd. Nerd with a book. Or are you?
There's a nerd with a book.
Stabby's character.
What?
Isn't he a cleric?
I thought he had a book the entire time.
Why do I have a book?
I don't know. I thought you had a book.
Well, I'm not scholar. I mean, I'm shield, but oh my god, I'm scholar.
Do you need glasses?
Yup.
Is this fun?
I'm a shield healer. I'm just trying.
Do you have a pet fairy fighter?
You think you hit his
Shield
head,
stroke.
but
Back in the day.
Everybody wanted out. Okay. I'd look at Nim's character, just like, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from there.
Yeah, no one's given an actual goddamn name.
Oh, wait.
In character we
Yeah.
We never really introduced.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, that's
right.
I'm beating
Yeah.
around the bush about that.
Her name is Ravik.
Tess just holds out his hand. He's like, you call me Tesk.
Tess, nice to meet you.
Look at everybody else. And you all kind of wave at his hand.
I am Ormus.
God, he does sound like a nerd.
God damn it. That's bullying.
What do you think my character is?
Oh my gosh.
Well, my name is Charlotte, and she's gonna point at the dragon, and this is Kata.
You came up with a name for that thing fast.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
We're naming them now, are we?
And it's a boy.
I like the name. I like the name.
Are you sure
alright.
it's a boy?
He told
Are
me.
you sure?
Can we all
Yes.
do can I do a nature check to see if it's a boy?
Can I do a check to see if it looks docile yet?
Don't
Has
touch
it
him.
been domesticated?
Will it try to burn me in my sleep?
Yes.
To kind of okay, so as far as if it looks domesticated or not, you
That's
notice
big
that like
now.
as she's like handling this baby dragon, there's moments where you can kind of tell that it doesn't want to listen to her or anybody in general, but for the most part, it seems to kind of obey.
Oh god, it's a puppy.
Alright.
Pretty much. I mean, it's a puppy, but it's also a puppy that can breathe fire and has really sharp teeth.
Oh god, it's a hellhound.
But yes,
I don't know.
it's still very much young and doesn't really understand a lot, but she's trying her best, and it seems to be doing little bit of help.
I'll feed you to him.
It's
I'm
not a
just awful
face.
cute.
By the way, on that note, Charlotte, when you go to take your long rest, I'll have you do another animal handling check, and that will determine the course of things for the day to come.
It is.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun.
How unruly. How
It is.
how unruly shall this baby be?
It is a black dragon, right?
Yes, it's a black
Like
dragon.
acid damage and all that good stuff.
It's still it's the black fire that they breathe.
Okay, black.
I look at Charlotte and just like, if he pees on my shoes, I swear to God, I'm gonna finish what I started.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he incinerates your shoes.
Red black dragon.
Hey,
I
it
look-
didn't pee on the shoes. You can't complain. You
Wait, no, hold on.
fucking
Okay,
peed.
I need the name again for the dragon. One more time, please.
Kaida.
Okay,
Kata.
Kata. Cash just gives like the look at me, look at you finger motion with the black with Kaida, and just like, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna finish the job if you fuck with me. And I'm gonna go back in there and finish the rest of them.
Oh my gosh. god.
Oh shit.
Good thing I'm not a player.
So we can all also make note that Ildis's Drake is still out. It's just
this-
there.
If
It
I was a
doesn't go
player,
away
and
now.
as soon as she mentioned the name of this thing, I'd be like, "Do you name all of your pork chops?"
Yes.
But anyways, but yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to discuss or want to do before you actually take your rest, so far you guys are just kind of sitting around in a dark cave.
Do we want to establish a
We should
watch?
Did everybody
can keep
introduce
watch.
themselves?
Yeah, I
Who
don't think
did,
we've
who
gotten
did
through
not
that.
introduce themselves? Speak now, or be ever known as the person who does not speak.
Riker has it.
Say,
Riker's just gonna hold up like 2 fingers, like Sergeant Riker Whiskey. Can I feed your dragon?
You can try.
I would like to feed the dragon, if that's okay.
Make an animal handling.
While they say this out loud, Tess is just like, all right, who wants to make a pet that bites her?
He's gonna get bit.
Who wants to make a pet that invited her?
no bet. No bet.
But
Wait,
yeah,
can I make this with advantage because I have jerky? And it,
I don't think the dragon will care.
I'm gonna say no.
It's not a carrot.
It's a
Uh,
little.
as you go to like hand out this, you said you have jerky or some kind of meat in your hand, right?
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, as you hold it out, the dragon like is like kind of like begin to like look at you, and then it looks down at your hand, and you can see it like sniffing, and then it like instantly like bites at you, or goes to like take it out of your hand, but its mouth opens up much wider, and gets your hand for oh my god, 1 point of damage.
I'll take
God,
it.
That's not fair.
You still have 15
I
points
didn't
of
get to
temporary
beat the
HP, so
dragon!
you take 0 damage.
It's unnom. You have been nommed.
I just pictured Sky in real life getting bit by a dog. I don't know why.
Because that
I just-
happens
I just-
more often than I'd like to admit.
I just
but-
pictured you getting bit by Ari right now, and I'm just enjoying that thought.
So this is the one. You know how when I was over there and Ari was just chewing on me, and it didn't hurt much. That's what's happening here. Is I'm just getting chewed on by a baby. It's not doing damage. It's just, 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it's like any other like small animal. Like when it's still like that puppy or still a baby or whatever. Like it doesn't quite know how to gently take things out of people's hands just yet.
Oh, we got to start somewhere. So, and it really doesn't hurt me because I have temp. So
That's more of the ow, you little fucker kind of pain.
yeah, we're gonna play fight.
So with all the introductions done,
I have.
After Ildis
Because
will make
there was a whole fucking dragon feeding fiasco.
Task is purposely ignoring Mel's character. Just like I don't want to deal with that right now.
No, it was like she went to go say something and then like Riker like yelped at the fucking dragon biting, and it's just like
Hey, it is our mascot. It's a Darkfire dragon.
Oh my gosh. All right. Does anybody else have anything they would like to do?
Ildis and CD to introduce.
Ildis's introduction is literally just saying, for those who need to just know my name for the sake of ease, it's Ildis, and the Drake is Serix. His not so small dragon that follows him around.
Eric's with a C or an S?
S.
Can we get spelling in chat,
S-I-R-R-I-S.
please?
Fine.
Well, you
That's
just look at the
also
nameplates.
the name
Wait, where's the
nameplate.
nameplates? How do you see nameplates?
where's the dragon
on the
thing?
bottom of your screen.
Doesn't have a Drake none though.
No,
My
I
Drake-
meant for
my
his
Drake-
Drake.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about.
I
Yeah.
thought you were meant for
I'm like,
players.
am I
I'm
missing
like, what, are you
something?
fucking blind?
Right.
I'm sitting here, I'm like,
Well, I knew his name.
yeah.
SDL and I have the same thought.
Yeah.
I
Wait, is
literally
that,
wrote down everybody's name with their
is that
class who they're
Ildis with a
associated
C or an
These
S?
fucking nerds.
Listen, I can't read sometimes. Leave me alone.
Alright, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I've never felt so called out by a DM for not being right. For being right, actually.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, if you guys don't have anything else you'd like to do, you guys can go ahead and take your rest and take watches if you're doing so.
Tess will take the first watch if no one else wants to take it.
When there's only 2 watches,
Yeah,
right?
he's
I know, there's
taking
only needed for 2 watches.
Yeah, you guys are all a bunch of drow, so you really only need 4 hours for a full
Oh,
rest.
true. That's right. Spells back.
Do we want to
Do we
we
only
wanna-
need one watch then?
Yeah, well, the person that took the first watch would need a rest also, so we
Yeah.
would definitely need 2 watches.
As I say, it's just half the party half the party would just do a watch, and then the other
Maybe
half. would
we
the
just
next
do
one.
half.
You
half and
assume that I am doing a watch.
Yeah.
I was only saying 'cause I'm
You
like,
to
I don't.
assume.
I just need to recover hit points and some skills. I don't have spell slots, so if anybody needs spell slots, they can rest.
Yeah, I'm good to
Okay.
go. I didn't get hurt last time.
So
I got my
I've
shit kicked in.
So for my first watch, I've got Obrith and who else?
Me.
Ildis. Ildis will also help on the first
Oh,
watch.
Ildis.
So 3 of us.
And I'll join Riker for a second watch.
Okay, so I got Ildis, Orbith, and Tesk, right?
Yes.
Okay. For your guys' first watch, I need all 3 of you to make a perception check.
Oh.
Advantage.
Are you kidding me?
Why do you?
Nat 1, nat 20.
Why was that an advantage roll?
I think he might have the advantage.
It's
Turn on.
just by default turned on, so you just take the
Oh.
first number.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
natural 1.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean no?
I said, yeah.
I was- Alright, 24, 8, and 15. Alright. As you guys take your first watch, it is extremely quiet here. Just outside the city. You get the occasional like small little cave-like critters that kind of like scurry about in the night. But other than that, it's uneventful for the first watch.
As our watch is going on, you just see me with like a sharpening stone, just kind of sharpening my spear as I'm walking around.
All right. And with that, second watch is Riker and who else?
Z.
Can I cast some
Yeah.
spells before I
I
go to
need
bed?
to. I need to remember to double my
I
proficiency on stuff in the Underdark.
I am
because
going to join them on the second watch as well.
Okay, so I got Riker, Z, and Ravik, right?
Do you
Alright.
hear me?
What's that?
Can I cast some spells before I go to bed?
Sure, all out.
Cool. Can I apply Death Ward to 5 members of the party, and then 8 on everybody?
Is Death
Sure.
Ward a constant? I go 8.
It's not concentration. Neither of them are. And they're 8 hours, so they'll last forever.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
You say it lasts forever, and then the walk to the cave takes 3 days.
Where are you
Next
guys?
tomorrow
Well,
night.
okay, so to clarify that, from where you guys currently are, just outside the city, to get to the cave, if that is your destination, then you guys are looking at about 2 days travel.
Okay.
So for the first 4 hours of our travel tomorrow, we'll have Death Ward and
Yes.
Well, everyone except the Invisible Man and someone else. Because I only have 5 Death Wards to go around.
What's the invisible man?
The one who rolls 27 on stealth checks.
The rogue.
So that
Rogue.
means mean.
I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm sorry, the lowest I can roll is 22.
I can't see you, bro. I gotta touch you to do Death Ward.
I'm
Ooh.
not hiding right now.
Who also doesn't want Death Ward?
doesn't want death ward?
I'm like, I'm gonna be in the front most likely, so I might need it.
I'm probably gonna be in melee as well.
Same. I'll
Okay,
be
it's
out.
3.
No mas for me.
No mas.
Okay, so everything but invisible and the dragon tamer. And then everyone else can add.
The bard.
And everyone else can add 5 HP.
Dragon tamer.
Does that
Do we,
stick with
do we
our
lose the
15
temporary
we
hit
already
points,
have?
right?
8 is real health points. It's not temp, so it does stack.
What
Eight
level are you
is
add
casting?
5.
Does
8
the
is-
temporary hit points, does
eight
that
is-
those fade, or what's the time limit?
The
Technically, no, without a homebrew.
Okay, so as far as the temporary HP, your temporary HP will last until your next long rest. So since you guys are taking a long rest, you basically essentially what that just means is you guys can just reset your temporary HP back to 15.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So you'll
Oh.
have the 15 HP for the next day, and then when you guys go to take your next long rest, if he doesn't reset it, then you would lose it.
I will reset it in the morning. So just assume you have full HP plus 5 plus 15 temp HP.
Yep.
So those of us taking the second watch don't currently.
That's everybody. That's the whole party. Cleric, support cleric.
Yep.
So yeah, perception check for the watch. Right?
Yes. So Riker, Orbith,
Um,
or sorry, not
roll-
Orbith. Riker,
I can't roll
Ravik,
ones.
and Z.
Wow. I can't roll a 1, so that's a 21.
Yep.
Fucking gross.
All right. All right. So you guys, for the second watch, those of you that are in the second watch, most of you guys kind of like get into this conversation, kind of talking to each other about, what you guys are doing at the bar, and just kind of like, kind of like a meet and greet kind of thing. And you guys tend to kind of like, mind your own business for the most part.
I'm just
But
here so I don't get fined.
Luckily for
line.
you, nothing happens throughout the course of your watch.
Like, we got 2 21s, and that wasn't
So,
us paying attention.
For those of you that don't know, whenever I do like these watches and stuff, where I have like everybody do a roll, I tally up the total number and I have a DC set. So
Okay.
that's why I do, like, when you guys do multiple people, I'm not looking at the individual numbers. I'm looking at what it totals up to be.
Summation.
I'm just
Yeah,
picturing
that's-
Orbit during his watch, and be like, ooh,
Now,
fire.
granted, those natural ones like that can really hurt you.
Mhm.
But yes.
What ones do you talk? I didn't roll one. I got it. That's clearly a 10.
Oh, did we lose somebody?
No, it's me. Sorry, I'm testing something.
Oh, okay. I just seen a name disappear. And
be
I'm
back.
like, what happened? But nevertheless, you guys, it is now morning, and you guys, if you have anything to do before you take off, you can do that. Or if you have anything to discuss, do so now.
So do we want a marching order of how we go, or are we just grouping up
I-
together and praying to God we don't get hit by a fireball?
I assume like I would want to say, like, planning wise, I imagine the scout and the ranger leading, because like they're the ones who know how to navigate terrain.
Who's the other tanky one besides me? It's Sky, right?
Yep.
Be Riker.
Yeah, Riker, do you want to be behind them with me? So it'll
Sure,
be
I'll-
them two up. It'd be like them
Say-
two up front, us two, and then everybody
I'd like
else.
to be, but yeah, I'd like to be behind you guys.
Do we have anyone who
put the
can
cleric
like help
behind.
cover our tracks in case we're being followed?
Does our ranger have pass without trace?
I believe.
Now, I know that there has been debate even in my home game about how Pass Without a Trace works. So I'm going to be very clear about this, because I've had people tell me that, whoa, no, you're invisible. You can't be seen at all. So
It is not
you
invisibility.
automatically,
no.
Yeah, that's why I want to make that clear. It is not invisibility.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
it's just a +10 to your stealth. That's all it is.
Yes.
Who
Yeah,
thinks it turns you
ba-
invisible?
ba-
I have had
No.
because of the description of the spell, the way the spell describes it.
A
It
veil
makes
of
it sound-
a veil
yeah.
of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. It's
So-
basically like it's
It-
not invisibility. It just kind of makes it.
It means you
Yeah,
hop from
it's
shadow to shadow
shaded.
like a kid
Pretty
trying
much,
to
yeah.
sneak downstairs. I
It is
mean,
a very
Grayscale
misleading,
character.
very, very misleading description. Okay, so I always make that clear anytime I have a new group or whatever. Anytime somebody uses this, I have to make it clear it is not invisibility. You just get bonuses to stealth. You're a little
You
bit
don't
more
leave
stealthy.
Yeah, and you
Yes.
don't leave tracks. That's what I was looking for, is the not leaving tracks part.
Yes, I know. But
It's
yes,
at least for
like I
the
said.
first hour away from here, so that way they might be able to follow our tracks to our camp, but then they won't be able to tell where we've gone from there. Like that's sort of my idea.
We've ascended to a higher plane. Get good, scrub.
All right. But anyways, so yeah, you guys passed without a trace, correct?
I don't know if anybody
Um,
said they had it.
I do have it. But
Oh.
Are you going to
it's like,
cast it?
do we need it?
No, I assumed you guys were actually using it. That's why I was bringing this all up.
I am fine without using it. I don't know about everybody else.
I was gonna say that we were directly told that we shouldn't have to worry about being followed.
Yeah, and then we're not really stealthing, so there's no real point of it.
Yeah.
I mean, speak for yourself.
You got a lot of kinky person
That's like
in
we
the
need.
group.
+10 to stealth, yes sir.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need a stealth right now, do we? We're
I mean, if we
basically on-
run into anything.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
what perception checks are for.
I mean, I'm
Just
going to be
stealth
moving
all day,
quietly
every day.
and keeping an eye. I'm going to be moving quietly and keeping an eye out for things like,
I would say we don't need it for now, at least for the first half while we're on the open. That'd be my vote.
okay.
Because
Well,
I would say the closer we get to the cave, that's when we need it. That's
I
when
was
we need to
gonna
start stealthing.
I was gonna say I think it'd be far more useful in the tunnels than it would be outside.
well, I mean, yeah, fair. But we're going to need to camp out at some point.
We're 2 days away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
2 days.
we're 2 days away. Him wasting a spell slot right now would just not be worth it.
Okay.
Let's
Let's start
just make a
moving.
move.
Let's start moving towards where we know the tunnels are. We don't have. Do we have a map? Like, anyone between us actually have a map, physical map, or of
Good
the
question.
area?
We're all
Good
from
question.
this area, right?
I was gonna say, my ranger whole thing is literally under dark mountains and swamps, so it's like
You guys are all familiar with like the layout of the Underdark. You guys have grown up here, lived here for a long time. Every drow knows the Underdark. So
If anybody's paying attention, Tesk is actually following Ildis. He's like, this guy knows where he's going. I'm following him.
all right. So what I need to know is who is taking lead. Who is in the front?
I think it was me.
in the
and
rogue and the
Elvis.
ranger.
Rogue and the ranger.
Double R.
Rogue and the Ranger.
Say,
I've got
I
Sounds
need-
like a
proficiency in
really
survival.
interesting erotica novel.
I
God.
Rogues
No.
and
I need
rangers.
one
new
of
Tusk
you.
Love.
One of
Yeah.
you
New
is
Chuck
going
Tingle.
to need. I need one of you, whoever is leading. I need one of you to make a D20 roll for the day's travel.
I say Ildis will probably be in front because he'll be riding on his Drake because faster movement.
How fast is the Drake?
40.
I can keep up with it.
Nice.
My movement's 40.
I'm going with the Ranger. That's my vote. Let him do it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't care. Someone
Right.
just roll.
Yeah, so someone just roll. It's just for the encounters. It's not like one of our.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah,
one
someone
of our
just
static
roll.
encounter.
Just roll.
It's a
Oh,
flat D.
That's-
roll.
we know what it's for.
Damn it!
All right, 4. All right. As you guys make your way there, and in this more open environment, farther away from this city and whatnot that you get, you notice that the dim light that kind of like surrounds the top of this cavern that looks more like stars, coming from the crystals and whatnot, it begins to fade the farther you guys travel, making your vision becomes very limited eventually. But you guys do the best with what you're given, and you guys have a very quiet day of travel. You don't run into anybody along the way. It's very silent. But you guys eventually reach the end of the day when night has begun to fall. So, it is now nighttime. You can do with that what you will. You can continue on, or you can stop and rest.
Nighttime, so there's been no other than the fact that we know it's nighttime. There's been no other indication. I suppose.
Pretty
Oh,
chill
we
day
know.
traveling.
I'm just picturing all of us walking, and someone's just in the back, like, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
Why do I feel like
Or
it's
someone-
your character?
My character would
what?
just be like his head down, and he just looks miserable.
Do you want me to fireman carry you?
He puts his arms up, like, "Please." It's been a long day.
And I carry him like a
Have
dead
you-
carcass?
Meanwhile,
Lift me like one of your French girls.
I drop you.
I could only imagine the burning jealousy of everyone just watching Ildis literally not having to walk because he just rides his Drake the entire way. It's just
Charlotte's
free.
like, someday that'll be you, Kata.
Yeah.
See? Look what your big sibling, well, look what your cousin is doing. Someday that'll be you. And that'll
Can
be
you-
me.
There's an inner monologue from
Shit.
Kata that's just old English, just like, "I am the bringer of vengeance. You will be rooted."
Well,
The bringer
Yes.
of vengeance
feel
like a
like-
treat.
as the day goes on, she tends to the dragon and like makes sure its wing is okay and it's healing pretty decent.
Okay.
Just taking care of it, mothering it.
Oh, I forgot.
No, you didn't. It's okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Go ahead and make your roll for when you wake up for the day. For your animal handling roll. Sorry.
Hold on. I am wait. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh wow.
Never mind. Not needed.
We don't need it.
Yeah.
I could hear Nim reading the number.
I was like, I'm ready, and I was like, oh, okay, she's going.
All right. Yeah.
Damn it.
It responds very well to you by now. I mean, you're doing pretty well as far as taming it.
Can I feed it again?
Sure.
Excellent. Do I have to roll for that, or am I just feeding it?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
I feel like
Yeah, roll
at some
3D8.
point, taming isn't
Roll
the right
3D8.
word. It's more of being like companions with it.
Ooh,
Not like that.
Okay.
you're a bard. I know what your kind of companionship is.
She is
So-
definitely not into that.
Out
No,
of game real
A
quick.
bard
out
in
of
our
game.
first game.
Out of game real quick. When you do your animal handling checks at the beginning of the day, Charlotte, the higher you roll on that, the lower I make DCs for other people trying to react with or interact with your dragon, and stuff like that. Also, as far as making it become a completely tame, as the days go on and you continuously, roll really well as far as taming it, it will take less days for it to be completely tame.
Ooh.
So yes, that's what's going on there. But nevertheless, Riker, as you try to feed it again this time, it looks up at Charlotte and then looks at the food, and it kind of like slowly nips out. Like it nips pretty fast, but like it's not as aggressive this time around.
No engulfing your hand this time.
It's not trying to take a finger with the jerky.
Right.
Well, you pull your hand back. You're like, "Hey, I have all of them this time."
No full nom.
Yeah. All right. But yeah.
I assume we're making camp since it's the end of day 2 or day 1 travel.
Yes.
What's the area we're in look like? Is it just flatlands or is it like
empty ass Underdark full of.
I mean,
This feels like a boss room.
it's a dark cave that's covered in stalagmites. These now almost non-existent glowing crystals that kind of like on like the very ceiling of the cave, which as you guys have like gotten farther away from the city area, it's went from this cave has went from being several hundred feet tall to being a little bit shorter.
More
but like it fluctuates like as you travel to the Underdark. Like you guys would know that it like the ceiling level kind of like fluctuates. Some areas it's lower, other areas it's much higher.
And I go up to one of these stalactites and just kick one over.
Wow.
I mean, you can certainly try.
I know what lurks in the Underdark. I have a fear for my life.
If you want to kick one, make a strength check.
I mean, I figure like if there's like a 50-50 chance.
Oh.
My strength's my worst one.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't do an actual like unarmed strike on it. Just
As you. No.
No.
As you give this stalactite a good kick, it's like the stalactite. You notice as you look up, like as you kick it, and you feel that burning pain, and you are going to take 7 points of damage from the kick. But as you give it that good kick, and you feel that pain just shoot up your foot, and you look up, and you realize it's this solid pillar that just goes straight up to the top.
Now that I know that's solid, I just like park myself there and just lay against it. Like I hate this place. I hate all this place. I want to get out.
But yeah. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to do before you guys take your rest?
Point and laugh, but that's about it.
And
And by laugh, it's really just kind of crack a grin, but
Are we doing the same kind of watch positions?
yeah, I'm
I
okay with that.
suppose I'll help this
yeah,
time.
I'll take a second again.
Okay.
I'll take first.
Yeah, Aldous will stay first.
All right. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I realized I forgot to do something real quick.
Oh no!
I already explained that I was way behind schedule.
I know. You explained it to me, not to everybody else.
Oh yeah, just so you guys know, this entire session was set up. I started setting it up at about 8 o'clock last night.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
So yes, I deeply apologize for any setbacks.
No
Prob,
need for that,
gotcha.
man.
Yep, that's what happens when you spend all week playing Elden Ring religiously.
I'm not
that.
good. Good game.
True that.
I haven't even played 14 a lot because of it. Oh god, I need to study P4. Shit.
All right, but you guys, who's taking first watch again? Sorry.
Me,
Me?
Ildis, and Stabby.
For a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Orbith.
Bees.
All right.
Whereabouts have we reached at this point?
Okay.
Probably like somewhere in that area.
All right. As far as your guys' first, yeah, it's roughly about the halfway point between there and the cavern.
Just
Uh,
thought I'd check.
This
thought I'd
and
ask.
this time I'm gonna remember to actually add the bonus I get because favored terrain. Double proficiency on wisdom and skills.
All right. So those of you that are taking the first watch, go ahead and roll your perception check.
25.
5.
I was one off from an actual 20. Damn it.
All right. 25, 23, and 18. All right. All right. As you guys take the first watch, with very vigilant eyes, being wary of every last little sound and movement, your first watch goes off without a hitch. Nothing. Very quiet night. Then whoever's taking second watch can go ahead and roll. Sorry.
Damn.
27, 7, 21.
Oh,
Okay.
21.
Oh, wait,
That's the first watch or second watch?
The second
This
watch.
is
Second
this is
watch.
second
Okay.
watch.
All right.
So basically, the entire second, the second half of our party took second watch.
He's looking at his hand like, do you think that's infected? Looking at the hand bite.
How many temporary hit points did we get, Stabby? 15?
15 plus 5 real ones.
Okay.
Plus 5 real ones.
I don't know. It's funny.
That's how I understood it.
Does that increase your maximum?
Yeah, it
Yes.
does.
That
Oh.
aid's really good.
All right. Sorry, hold on one second. Sorry.
If I add all, including my temporary hit points, I have almost 160.
Wow.
What?
Same.
Are you a barbarian?
That sounds
I'm a
like
monk.
someone up front should have.
I was gonna say if I do add the temporary plus the bonuses, I'm
Did you
at
take tough, Adam?
Yep. I learned my lesson
Good.
after getting yelled at by 2 people in this party.
I am so proud of you.
I didn't take tough, and I'm right up there with you.
Yeah, but you have a D10 to your
Ah.
rolls.
yeah.
I've got with the temporary hit points, I'm at 119, but I'm
Yeah.
also a rogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rogue gets screwed on this.
Squishy.
Hey, Rogues can do
Alright.
some crazy damage though. That's the trade-off.
Oh, I know.
I
I
did over
know.
100
Believe
damage
me.
last first session. Crit.
All right. So sorry. Hold on. All right. 27, 7, 21, 20. Okay. All right. And with that, those of you that take your second watch, again with a couple of you with the more vigilant eyes, take your watch, and is all is quiet until.
Oh no.
I was waiting for that.
All right.
It's been way too smooth.
Yeah.
Something started snoring.
You do a whole campaign with everything is okay.
All right. But eventually, Charlotte, you, while the others are kind of just sitting there talking amongst themselves, or kind of looking around, you hear something coming from just behind you, and just behind you is one of your fellow teammates sleeping. But as you look behind you at the noise that you hear, you see another drow that is in this raggedy, dingy looking, torn up clothes, rummaging through the pockets of Orbith.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, if it's me, okay.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Who sees him?
Charlotte.
Charlotte does. Okay.
Unleash the fury.
I'm actually gonna
Drag it on
pop.
him.
I'm gonna pop this around him so everyone sees the light.
Just
Okay.
disintegrate.
No, like, well, she'll look back and she'll see him, and then she'll kind of surround him with the 4 lights, and then it kind of attracts everyone's attention over there.
Okay. Yeah. The rest of you guys instantly just see these, these bright lights just begin to like illuminate like out of nowhere, and that's when you guys see this thief kind of trying to rummage the pockets of Orbith. And as soon as like the lights appear and you all like turn around to look at what this light is, that's when he instantly like looks up and freaks out. Like kind of like not only like
Does
not
he,
so much like a scream, but like a quick yelp, like ah.
does he like start running, or is he still like?
In his fit of panic and kind of fear, does begin to run.
I'm gonna
Does
try
his
and put
panic
an arrow in
wake
his
us
foot.
up? Does his panic wake up the 3 that are asleep?
Riker will yell.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying-
say not quite. It's not really like a loud yelp, but it's like, it was verbal, but it wasn't loud.
I'm gonna try and put an arrow in his leg and foot.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Does Riker's yell wake us up?
15 hits.
Um, I mean, I'm not gonna think he fucking expects all that coming. Probably.
You're gonna banish him from this planet.
It's a blessing, really, if you think about it.
but no. Go ahead and roll your damage.
13.
That
13
was
is the
an
hit.
attack.
Well, that was another hit. Oh, sorry. I forgot I have to hit this. Sorry. 8
There you go.
piercing.
8. All right. But yeah, as you release the arrow and it pierces like the calf of one of his legs, and he instantly just falls to the ground. And now he's like, you see him like profusely bleeding from the arrow, and he's like trying to right now he's like trying to army crawl his way away from you.
I
Sit on
assume
him.
we're gonna easily. I'm going to take a few strides to catch up to him.
Okay.
I just wanted Riker to sit on him, and that would just end it.
Tess is waking up groggily and just like, at least kill the fucker.
I'm gonna. Okay, guess what? I mean, okay.
Wait,
I'm
is
not
he
the
still
strong
running?
one, so someone's gonna need to help me drag. Oh, he's trying to crawl away. I'm like,
I walk up and I grab him. I'm like,
Yeah,
get back
yeah.
here.
Okay.
Just
But yeah,
grab
as
him.
Okay.
you approach him and you kind of start to grab a hold, and he's like, wait, I didn't take anything. Just let me go. I promise.
Insight. Can I
I won't
insight?
bother you again. Go ahead and roll it inside.
Hey, okay.
And I try to lift him
Hang
up
on.
and shake out his pockets.
I was gonna
while
say-
we're insight checking him.
Riker and is it Ravik? Is that your
Yeah.
character name? They
Mhm.
both can grab him and just haul him up so that way he can't run. So he's now
Mhm.
dangling
Well, he-
off the ground between the two
He
tanks.
currently can't run anyway. He's got an arrow in his leg. He was already
Doesn't matter.
crawling.
Yeah, crawl away. Well, make sure.
He's grappled. Now everybody can insight check the man because he can't get away.
All right, but no. With your insight check, Charlotte, he kind of just seems afraid. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. You don't really know him that well, but
How guilty does he sound?
he sounds scared.
Okay.
he just got shot in the leg. Now he's got somebody grabbing a hold of him.
Well, he
He's-
shouldn't steal from people.
Well, but anyways, but no, you do grab a hold of him. But yeah, he's just told you that yeah, he didn't steal anything, and to just let him go. What are you doing?
Tesk is walking behind him, has already started searching his pockets and everything. And just pulling out anything he finds. Just like, okay, there's that. Waiting for Orbit to wake up so he can ask him.
All right, searching his pockets. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Do I get an advantage because he's being held down?
Yes.
Held up.
17?
17. Okay. He doesn't really have a whole lot on him, but what you do find, you find a pouch that has about 5 gold in it. Not like gold, but he has silver and copper, basically, the equivalency of 5 gold.
Tess just looks at it, looks up, kind of tucks it away. It's like, all right, that's gonna be used for threatening later.
But as you go to search him and kind of pat him down, but as you begin to search him, he starts to flail a little bit, and you, Ravik, you kind of hold him down a little bit, and then that's when you notice that he dropped something from his hand.
As he begins to flail, I'm gonna hit him.
But what he drops from his hand,
Mhm.
you see the you see about 10 gold fall from his hand.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
And
Is
you,
this-
what? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, is this Orbith?
No, Orbith is still asleep at this point, unless you guys woke him up.
No. I mean the 10 gold was.
Did
that
he wake
Orbith?
up from the
Yeah.
scream from the guy?
Okay.
No, it wasn't really a scream. It was just more like an audible, like, kind of thing. So it,
I
wasn't
thought it was a scream after you got shot.
oh well, yeah. I guess after you shot him, that would have been a scream. So I guess that could have woke everybody else up. But so we'll just say that everybody woke up from his scream.
I mean,
but-
if you want him to scream, I can pull the arrow out.
No, I punched like while he's flailing. I'm gonna punch him and stunning strike him, so he has to make a con save.
Oh my
I
God.
could just
gonna
feed
kill
it to
him
the
here.
dragon.
But no. For as far as like the rest of your like patting him down and whatever, with the 17, you eventually find this like leather pouch in one of his back pockets.
I'm
and it-
legitimately just like anything I'm pulling out, I'm tossing in front of him. Like,
okay.
There's that. There's that.
as
That's a
this-
patch of gold.
But other than that, that's all you find on him. But it's as you kind of like pull out this leather pouch, and it's not like a typical like pouch really. It's more like in the shape of like it's like designed as like almost like an envelope style kind of like leather pouch. If that makes any sense.
Ah, packet.
Yeah, it's like old school like envelope where it has like the leather flap that kind of like folds over and like it has like a small little buckle in the front. But you notice that it's very finely made. Like this was well crafted. And given that he's in these, raggedy clothes that barely even fit him, and he's covered in dirt, you can tell he's kind of like urchin, kinda. It doesn't really seem like this really would belong to him.
Can I open it and just read if there's anything in it?
You open it up, and you find two strange-looking playing cards. You've
Oh,
seen a lot
no.
of playing cards, but
Fuck.
you've never seen anything like this.
No.
Don't look at them!
Oh no.
But there are 3 of them inside this leather pouch.
Do not. No, put those down. Put them back in the envelope. We will talk about
Alright,
it later.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this. Can I roll a D100 STL and you make the decision if I do it or not, and just be like
Sounds
a
like
conscious roll?
50-50.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
exactly.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I will, if you want to do something like that, why not make an intelligence check to
Intelligence
determine
check.
and to determine if this is something that you would even begin to understand.
I want everybody here to know I have a +0 to intelligence.
At least it's not a -1.
30! 13!
God.
It's kind of wanted
You
it to
have
be a 1.
no idea what these are. They just look like fancy playing cards. I mean, they're in a nice leather pouch, and
And
They
there's
look
only
like-
3, right?
yeah, there's only
Check 'em
3.
out. Check 'em out. Take a look at him.
I pull one. I pull one.
Oh, no. No.
Okay. Here comes
Thus ends the
fun.
party.
Here comes the fun. Okay, so as you turn it over, it's blank, but you swear that you can begin to see something form on the card. Go ahead and roll a d20. 7.
Like a 7.
Oh,
Lucky
Oh,
7.
right.
Lucky 7.
What if he got the
let's
minion thing
fucking
again?
go. Oh my god, fucking yes. Okay.
I don't
no.
want that. I just want you to know.
Okay.
When the DM is
what-
excited, you know it's a bad thing.
Spirit follows you.
Holy
I haven't-
Spirit,
hold on.
activate.
Okay. So
Please be the haunted spirit one. That would be great.
No, I don't want to.
I'm super tempted to jump on Delta and just look at what they are because I have a
okay.
I have a
But
pack.
no. No. This is gonna be so much fun. But anyways, no. As you like stare at this card, and it's blank at first, but eventually you see an image begin to form on the card. Any of the rest of you that are looking, you don't see anything on the card at all. But
I am looking.
But you, Tesk, you see what looks to be like a image of a woman, but with some kind of cloth-like wrapping wrapped around the eyes. You are now blind, but all other senses are amplified. You have advantage on all perception-based or all vision-based perception rolls. You have advantage on all perception rolls except vision. All vision-based rolls are automatically a 0. This can only be undone by a god or a wish spell.
Holy.
Oh no! What?
Oh my god. So hold on. What about attacks?
So attacks you will now
Daredevil?
you will now have disadvantage on
Oh my god.
your attack rolls.
Oh Jesus
So
Christ.
it's okay. It's okay.
I don't feel like
Yeah.
You're just
all
a
right.
fucking bunk
this is
now.
gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
Hide everything.
You're basically gonna never get to see the maps ever again.
Oh no!
Now you know why I said this just got really
Oh
interesting.
shit.
What happens in the game?
So actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do the disadvantage on the attack rolls.
No,
Okay.
you should. I think that would
So
be funny.
I'm basically just gonna go with the Daredevil thing, where your other senses are amplified. So
Okay.
that was just me being mean. That was me being mean and trying to fuck with you.
No, I know how to play this now. I'm happy for the attacks, but
Yeah.
I know how to play the rest of this.
Yeah.
10
But-
feet blind.
But
10
yes, you are blind. But when you do anything that is hearing or smell related, or your other senses, basically, you will have advantage on those perception rolls.
Now, how does he react?
I don't know. How do you react to
Guys,
now
I
being
can't see
blind?
anything.
Okay, hold on. I got this. Hold on. I'm trying to get the words right in my head. So, you guys see Tess just looking at the card, and he's just staring blankly. Is anybody looking at Tesk himself,
Yeah.
not the card?
Yeah,
But like,
I'm watching him, not the
I
card.
was watching him.
you guys see his eyes go from like that purple, like that drow eye color, just all his eyes just go completely black, and then they just shoot to white, and he's like, I got a problem. I got a very big problem.
You good, bud?
I'm like, you just see his head like twitching around left and right. It's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna snap my fingers.
I can't see.
What do you mean you think you can't see? You either can or you can't.
I will be 100% honest. I saw a lady, and then everything went black, and I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah.
At this point, Orvis can walk
Records.
forward and go, this hopefully will be an easy fix, and cast Dispel Magic.
You are
Nothing
still
can.
blind.
So
Riker's gonna turn to the person in his and Ravik's hands and goes, "Talk now."
If anybody just looks at Tesk, he's
Do I
like
have to do
walking
an
around.
intimidation?
He's walking around with like the card in his hand and his other hand out, just like, oh shit, where the fuck do I go?
What have you done with it? What happened with the deck of cards? Are you still holding it?
So
I'm
as
still holding it too.
so actually about that. So as you feel yourself, as your vision fades and you now realize you are blind, the rest of you see the card in his hand, like as he's holding it, and he does look at it for a couple seconds afterwards. But then when he realizes that he is blind, you all see the card itself just begin to disappear.
I'm gonna just try and like remove the.
And you
other
don't
two
you no
cards
longer
from
feel
me.
it in your head. You no longer feel it in your hands either, Tesk. Like it's like it's vanished completely.
So I
I'm
have
gonna-
this. I legitimately have this question now. Because I have the alert feat. How is that gonna work?
You can hear things.
Yeah.
Your
My
shit
shirt-
coming.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
It even
okay,
makes
that would
more
be-
sense.
You can hear it, yes.
Yeah.
But as far as completely no longer being able to be snuck up on, I will have you basically roll a d20
Okay.
for that now. So anything above a 10, your your alert will stick. Anything below a 10, and you wouldn't have caught it.
Okay, as because I heard him say this, as I hear he try to grab the.
I was planning on like a stealth, like sleight of hand to like try and take it. That's what my plan was. But
So I'm gonna use alert like how Daredevil does with his echolocation. As I hear his hand coming towards me, I'm just gonna like smack it and be like, "No, mine." I can still hear you, Dick.
That doesn't scare me. Like,
If you guys think about it, Avin's now safe from the rest of the deck because he can't technically see what's on the card to know what's gonna happen.
So
yeah,
Char-
I don't think you need to. I think you don't need to see it. You just need to pull it. Right?
Charlotte's
The actual wording of Deck of Many Things is actually just pulling it. It's not actually seeing the card.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's more along the lines of like the deck kind of knows that it's looking at something because it's like
Oh.
it's more like astral plane or astral magic.
You don't look at the deck looks at you.
Basically.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. So even if he's blind and he like were to like take one of the cards and flip it over, it would still take effect on him.
Go ahead, pull the other two. See what happens.
I'm gonna like put the little leather pouch kind of like in my head, like just do the reverse, just put it away and like tuck it in my breast pack or like my breast, and I'm just like, all right, I'm causing problems for later times, and I'm like. Like, you know, when you're at night and you're trying not to stub your toe into the couch, I'm doing that back to where I was laying down and be like, all right, this is gonna take a while.
I'm gonna try and trip him.
But yeah, the other two cards that were there are still there.
I'm gonna try to
The other-
grab them. Well, first,
what?
can I do a history check to see what they are? Like, do I know what those cards are?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it history or what do we need?
I'll allow history. Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer something else, but I'll roll it.
Oh no!
I mean,
This is completely new to you. You got no
Alright.
fucking clue.
I just grab them then.
You're gonna try and grab them?
I'm assuming I'm the closest one there since I'm holding them.
Okay.
Unless you
I'm
want to
also
release
been-
him.
Do what?
Here,
no, we're
Riker
trying to
will take
grab-
hold of the character so that way Nim can go and try to take the cards. So it's just
Is it
Riker
fighting
holding
over
the
these
thief.
cards?
Well, no.
My
It's
card.
fucking Task that has the cards. Right now.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I've already wandered back to like where I was going, where I laid down and be like,
Well,
Did you grab?
Okay,
Oh
so
wait,
many
did you
different
grab
ones,
all
by
the
the way.
cards?
yeah, they're all in a leather pack, so I took them.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay. That's why I
Alright,
was like,
he has them
you're
all.
just. I didn't understand if you were like trying to like take them from him.
No, I
kind of
wouldn't take 'em
thing.
from him yet.
Yet.
If anybody looks at Task, he's like fashioning out his bell. It's just like kind of wrapping it around his eyes, just like, all right.
Do we?
Why
I
are you
don't like
wrapping
it.
it around your eyes? It's not like you
Yeah.
can fucking use them anymore anyway.
Yeah. Those of you from my Sunday game, if you really thought I wasn't gonna try and put something like this into this,
I want you to know. I want you to know a skill. Zorn gave my character one in Curse of Strahd, and I still have not pulled a card. I wanted to do it
I
for
will
this.
say this is my own personal deck, and I have tweaked it with my own homebrew stuff. But I will say there is a 50-50 ratio of good and bad things. So
This isn't that bad.
You got,
That was my character.
you got the bad side.
That's
This
not
isn't
really
bad.
bad though.
You see, like, I just wanted to pull cards.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'd say-
You know what happens now? I don't have the sunlight sensitivity either. I really don't. 'Cause I don't have to see.
Orbis is gonna go over to consult with Nim's character and ask if he has any diamonds or the ability to cast Greater Restoration at the moment.
That's the question I guess we both need to ask the DM. I mean, I know we were given starting gold, but what about spell components?
As far as if you're trying to get spell components for what spell again?
Greater Restoration
Yeah, any of these stuffs.
Greater Restoration? Okay.
or Revivify. They're all diamonds.
I,
Yeah,
yes,
for
that,
us. Yeah.
I was actually, I'm glad you reminded me because that's something I forgot to bring up. As far as you guys starting with those kind of, materials, or components, I'm sorry. I'm going to say that for that, if both of my clerics want to roll a d20 real quick, that will determine if you have those materials on you or not. Oh my god. Okay, Orbit,
Wow.
you have enough diamonds to cast Greater Restoration one time.
Okay.
I have enough to cast 6 times, right?
You have enough to cast absolutely no fucking times at all.
Do you have the spell prepared, Nim?
Probably not, because I was under the assumption I didn't have anything.
Okay.
For, reagents.
Okay.
Orbith is going to, on his agenda, prepare that one for tomorrow. But in the meantime, he's going to tell your character, you're Ravik, right?
Yeah, Ravik.
He's gonna say that he's gonna pray for the restoration of sight and ask if you wanted to join him.
Yes, I would join him.
And then he's gonna use divine intervention.
Oh boy.
That's what I was gonna.
All right.
You have to roll percentile underneath your level, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Ah, all right. Well, I'm gonna try it as well.
Hey, at least we're level 12, so.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn, that was close. You can try every
Yeah.
day.
And then
you
after
get an
that,
attempt a day. Or actually, no. Or is it longer?
What-
I forget. How
what
does
level
that
is-
No,
Greater
it's an attempt a
Restoration.
day, but if it succeeds, it's a week.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
after that, Orbith is going to go to Avid's character and be like, I will be praying for your recovery of your sight. I hope
I want
whatever
you
this is can be afflicted. Tomorrow, I have one other thing to try, some higher level magic. But until then, may the goddess protect you.
Tesk is like I wrote in chat, like he's just legs stretched out, arms behind his back, kind of whistling. He just hears him say that, just reaches down, grabs the pouch that he stole from the guy who stole from Orbith, and just holds it out like, this isn't yours, but this is from him, and I just feel like you should steal it back.
I
Who are you
I
handing
Oh
it
no,
to?
Tesk is taking the situation very nicely.
Who are you
I
handing
mean, the
pouch
shock
to?
hasn't set in yet.
He's just holding the pouch out, like he doesn't know who's talking to him, technically.
You don't recognize his voice. I guess Orbith will take the deck.
Okay. Well, it's
No,
not a deck,
he's-
it's just two cards in the pouch.
No, he's holding out the gold pouch that he took
Oh,
from
okay,
the
okay.
guy.
Oh, the gold pouch.
Oh, the gold pouch. I understand.
I'm not giving the cards up. Fuck that. I'm doing another troll from another day.
They kind of hurt you, so you should, protect them from everyone
He's
else.
not gonna learn from this mistake.
Nope.
What was in the gold
One
pouch?
in every party.
It was like 5 gold, but it was like all silver and coppers.
Okay.
And he also took he took 10 of your gold, so like go steal that back.
I believe this
Sure.
belongs to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull my arrow out of his leg.
So what are we gonna do with him?
You just hear Tess scream out, "Blind him!"
Oh yeah, he's adjusting well. I can tell.
Where did you get these cards? I'm asking him.
Oh, you're asking the thief?
Yeah. Because he just blinded our friend.
Okay. Well, I stole them from some guy in Menzo, Banneran.
Who's this person?
I don't know his name.
My friend has plenty of arrows. You better speak quickly.
He had
I'll
this
cock an
nice-
arrow.
he had these nice noble
Actually-
clothes, and he looked like he had a lot of money, but he didn't have a pouch on him. But I was able to swipe that, and I was gonna take it to Nilstromul and sell it.
Tess
I'm
just
saying.
like whispers out, like, "Feed him to the dragon."
That is exactly what I was gonna plan, actually.
Oh my god, we're going dark real
Like,
quick.
if you guys are done,
will
I would
say-
like to feed my darling little Kata a snack.
I will say the arrow I have knocked is the arrow that has his blood on it. So that's the arrow I already shot him with.
Oh
Alright.
god, you're gonna give him septic shock.
Are you holding him? Or am I holding him now? I forget.
Riker
thought-
said they were holding him.
Riker's holding. Okay, right. Well, I didn't know since the cards were already picked up if
Oh,
that
no.
action switch actually happened.
Now-
But either
now
way,
here's
I'm
the
okay with it.
question: is there a good person in the party?
I walk away. I'm completely. I don't care about this person.
A good person in the party.
If we are agreeing on killing him, I would like to do one thing.
Go ahead.
Are we? I mean, well, we.
That wasn't meant for you, Minnow. That wasn't meant for you. That wasn't meant for you,
I
Minnow.
have in mind, Dim. I think I'm thinking the same thing.
Well, no, I don't think so. It's probably different. This is just for
I
me.
forgot to change it.
Okay,
Because I don't
so
care about that guy.
here's my problem with killing him. It's evidence we came through. If we're being followed, someone's going to know we were here.
So is
So
If we let him
feed
go,
his whole
if we
body
let
to
him
the
go,
dragon.
they're gonna know we're here either way.
so if we leave a witness,
one-
that's better.
After everything has happened here, the one time Ildis pipes in, he's like, "You know, I have this right," as he gestures towards the Drake next to him.
Yeah, I suggest feeding
Big
our
enough to
dragon.
eat all of him.
While everyone's discussing things, I'm just putting an arrow between his eyes.
No, no,
I was
no.
gonna stab him while we were talking. So
Well, before
Push him
that,
to death.
I need to hit him while he's alive.
Okay.
I need to do that.
Let's
So
do
you
an order of
probably see me
operation.
draw
Everybody
the
get a
arrow
hit in.
back.
Yeah.
You probably see me draw the arrow back. You know I need to do something while he's alive. I'm like,
I look at him. I was like, it's probably best if you weren't awake for this. And I take my mace and I hit him across the head.
Doesn't
Pretty good
someone
enough,
have sleep?
I need to hit him.
I need to hit him. I need to hit him.
God damn it.
Can I get another
I'm an
hit
idiot.
in? I'm kind of
I'm an
blind
idiot.
now.
I'm an idiot. Hold on. Sorry.
I get advantage or what? Since he's.
God damn it.
should.
That was. Wait, oh no, that was meant for somebody else. Sorry, Stabby. Sorry,
Oh,
Minnow.
you're good. Good.
Because I got confused. I thought that was your character asking me, and yep, it
So
wasn't.
Stabby is the second favorite. I got it.
God damn it. Yeah, because I forget how to whisper in roll 20. God damn it.
I mean, we have Discord. You can set a DM.
Yes, I know, but I've like sent it to the wrong person
Yes,
twice now.
he
Okay.
did.
luckily, it didn't reveal anything. It was.
I don't. It deleted from brain. Nothing happened.
Is it anything good?
I don't know what it was.
Oh,
I didn't get any
they
messages.
were just asking where they could find something, and I told them it was at the corner of Nunya and Business.
Kesk is just laying on the ground. It's just like, before you kill him, can I get one punch in? I'm kind of fucked because of this dude.
You're
I
hitting him
mean,
with
no
your
one
mace
told
now.
you to pull the card, you jackass.
All right, so you're trying to punch the guy now.
Yeah, I want to punch the guy at least once.
Okay.
But I think Nim needs to make. I don't know if he has advantage or not because he's.
He should because Riker's holding him.
Restrained. There we go. 18.
Also, his calf is probably bleeding.
Yeah, you hit.
profusely.
All
You
right.
hit him.
Crushing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pump my divine light into him.
All right.
How
What-
charitable.
You take the
Where are
soul?
you wanting to hit him with this?
Oh, I'm
He's
going
got-
across
yeah.
the head. I'm trying to knock him out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to dim the
Okay.
lights for him.
As you give a good swing to his face, you just see like the blood just spew from his mouth as his head just kind of like does this massive bob, and he is now like laying there, eyes closed, motionless.
He's dead.
He's all yours.
Jesus.
Let's walk away.
Oh my god.
Kesk is just
Poor
getting up.
guy.
Well, like Kesk is just getting up. He's like warming up his hands as you guys see his gauntlet start to glow. He's like, all right, can someone like point me to the direction because I have no idea where the fuck I'm going.
I was saying, want me to poke out his eyes for you?
No, I'm okay. I'm gonna do something worse.
Riker's just gonna drop the body. He wants no part of that.
Just
He's dead. No, not anymore.
Not
Following,
my
the,
problem no more.
following the sounds of a slopping body, I just walk up to it. It's like, all right.
And then I kick it, sir.
No, you guys just see the green gauntlet come out. He's like, all right, one for the money. I just bring one swing down. Do I get any kind of advantages over this?
You're punching a corpse.
Hey, the natural 20 would be very much appreciated. I want to punch his chest in.
Oh my god.
correction. He is tenderizing the meat for the dragon.
Well, we are living up to the drow names, I will say that.
Well,
I
to be
know,
fair,
right?
he's blind, so he doesn't really know.
Hey, Charlotte is
oh,
technically taking no part in this. She's just feeding her dragon, man.
Alright, but no, Tesk, as you go to swing at this guy, you feel the chest is extremely soft. And there's, like, normally you've punched a lot of people in the past. Normally you feel that resistance in the chest, you know, like bracing for the impact. But this time, you don't get that. It's almost like punching a soft bag of wheat. And it's strange to you.
Look at everybody. Did I get him?
Did I get it?
Did I get it?
You got him real good.
It's something. Is it obvious that the guy's dead?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely obvious.
Okay. Orbis is going to out of character. What's the prevailing attitudes on necromancy?
Tess gives zero shits.
My
Overwhelmingly
dragon
positive.
needs a snack.
I know, we were gonna feed him. We were gonna feed the dragons.
Yeah, I have rations. I can conjure food. It's fine.
No.
What?
Can we at least take off a hand and feed it to the dragons?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I mean, like, you can raise him as a skeleton.
Yeah, you can eat flesh.
You can eat the flesh.
I say
I'll
you
take
only
a
need
finger.
the bones.
I just meant like in the prevailing community, because we are drow. There's no like prohibition on necromancy.
I would say, as far as the necromancy thing is concerned, because according to the Talar Council, which is like this overlord kind of like council of mages that decides, you know, like what kind of a magic they allow in Melifania. And those that practice necromancy, blood magic, stuff like that, it's usually extremely frowned upon. And if you are ever
illegal.
caught doing it, it's, well, it is in a sense. The Talar Council views it as, you know, if, you know, you are caught using that kind of stuff, it's punishable by death.
So
But
if you're
as
wealthy,
far
you
as
don't
here
get
within the
caught.
drow, it's more of a subjective thing, and it's more of a personal morality kind of thing. So,
I think
if
we've established there's none of that here.
so if there is anybody that, you know, is morally against necromancy, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Like, if you're being a bitch, just say it now so you don't have to look.
I'd say you're clean. You're good to go.
Orbis will offer the flesh of the corpse to the dragon, but not the bones.
Save the bones, we
Can
need this for
I-
later.
Can I cut a finger
get-
off?
You
Oh
give
my
him a couple
gosh.
ribs.
This is going so dark. So
I expected
Find
this
out
with
Charlotte's
a bunch of drow,
related to
okay?
yeah.
What do you mean
Lorelai.
it's barely going dark? It went dark for me about 20 minutes ago.
Look, we're working on that one.
I'm trying
my
to trip
God.
you the next time you walk.
I'm alert. You're not going to be able to trip me. I'm just going to be like, nope, nope, nope.
Can I
Just
cut a
make
finger
it-
off? Is
You're
that
gonna be
okay?
queuing for alert for work.
Just jumping over your foot.
I'm
Alright,
cutting a
but
finger off.
anyways,
Fuck it.
Okay, cut the poor guy's finger off.
She cut an ear off.
He was just looking for some money to get his own way, okay? He was just trying to make a living, and you guys, like, murdered him. Now you're
He
cutting
picked the
fingers
wrong
off.
fucking group to
Now,
say
he
from.
tried-
now you're
hey, he
being
tried to-
necromancers.
We've had a very bad day, okay?
You're the
He
only
was
one who had a
a
bad
one-off.
day.
Technically,
I
you had a
know.
bad.
Okay.
Technically, you
I
had a
got
bad
you, guy.
yesterday.
And
you had a
some
bad
of us were
yesterday.
left in the dark. One of us was left in the dark.
Yeah, one of us is left in the dark permanently, you bastards.
I want to see that show up in the Sunday morning game. We just run into this crazy monk who's like blind and he's just making bad puns about being
You did
blind.
this to yourself. No
It's
one told you to
fine.
pull
He'll
from
get
Oh
better.
my god. Okay. Anyway,
Lorelai meets her dad's friend is just a blind monk. It's like, I swear to God, this is the last time I helped you. Last time I helped you, I went blind.
Ignore him. He says this shit all the time. Don't worry about it. Come on in. We'll have
anyways, all
lunch.
right, to kind of like move things along, cause we're almost 2 hours into this. So, anyways, so you guys can get your meat off of this poor guy's bones, and whatever necromancy stuff you're gonna cast, go ahead and let's hear it now.
Animate dead skeleton.
Okay. And that stays with you how long?
Forever.
Forever. Okay.
Until it's
Alright.
destroyed.
I have to
Until it's
recast to reassert authority, but that's it. And I'll keep
Okay.
track of that.
Okay. Do you need like a token or something for that?
If we get into combat, yeah.
Okay.
We have.
Oh. All right. I'll talk about someone here in a little bit. But
We have a Skelebro now.
all right. But anyways, so you guys have now committed your atrocities against this poor fellow. You got your, your gold that he stole back from you, Orbith.
An extra 5.
Yeah, plus an extra 5. I think I said, what was it, 10 gold from you, Orbith, or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you guys got your money back plus 5, and you got 2 fancy cards to boot. So, but there is now nothing left of this poor guy. So
He's a skeleton. Like, he's walking around again. It's a good time. He's fine.
All right. But nevertheless, you guys, for the sake of everything that's happened here, we'll say that those of you that were woke up early, you weren't woke up too early, so you were able to you were only woken up maybe like 30 minutes early from your rest. So you guys, you guys go ahead and get your long rest in, and can
The murder of a poor man just invigorated us. That's
What
fine.
was the name of? We never got the name of this guy, so you get to name him now. Sammy.
We have
In the
skeleton
morning
and
till
dragon
night will stab you.
companions.
All we need is a spider, and we have a full drought thing.
I'll prep speak with Dead tomorrow.
Hey,
if we want a full drought thing, we need like Duragar slave or something like that.
Stabby, we don't need.
That'll be
Speak with
arranged.
Dead.
Oh my god.
I mean, at this point, he doesn't really talk. It's just more of a because he has no vocal cords. He's just a skeleton, so it's
Yeah,
There's
but
really
he can
no-
understand us if he needs to.
It's just clinking.
yeah.
Bone noises.
No hard feelings, right?
If anything, I'd be using this to speak with my dragon for an hour.
The dragon's like, I thought I was fucked up. What the hell?
He's like, oh, that was a
I
pretty
mean,
good snack.
I assume the dragon doesn't really fucking care. It just ate fucking
The dragon's
dead
a
guy.
dragon.
Both of the dragons just went nice.
A dragon doesn't care if it's squirrel meat, if it's a boar, if it's a decayed
child.
human. Yeah.
See,
it
these
doesn't-
especially Underdark dragons. These things take what they can get, man.
I will
But
feed
as-
him the world.
Oh my god.
You're careful if you stay
All
there.
right, Daenerys.
Jesus
So
Christ.
we're getting up. We're getting up for the next day.
Yes. All right. Whoever is in the lead, go or let me know who is taking lead on this.
Do we have to hold Tusk's hand to make sure
Can I-
Tusk doesn't fall over anything or anything
Can I use my
like that?
spear as a walking stick now?
Sure.
Tie a rope to him. It's fine.
But you guys have noticed that, yes, he's blind. He's not completely oblivious to his surroundings. So you guys, from passive insight, you guys can kind of gather that, well, yes, he's now blind. Somehow it seems he's still able to kind of get a notion of his surroundings. So
Somebody cast shatter.
do what?
Somebody cast shatter.
I was gonna say just fucking thunderclap right like behind them.
Oh no! Don't give him those ideas. But anyways,
Your fucking eardrums just fucking.
who is taking the lead for this days of excursion?
Anyone new, or is it just going to be Yildiz again?
Oh yes, and animal handling. Sorry. Oh my
Okay,
god.
Never mind.
Jesus.
Although
She does not need any help.
Yes, this dragon is like very quickly becoming, acquainted with you, Charlotte, and he's now beginning to show the first signs of affection towards you.
Would like to feed the dragon a snack.
The
Or
fir-
give
the fir-
pets.
The first sign of affection, love biting.
At this point, as you like hold your hand out, you notice that the dragon very slowly is like sniffing at it and gives you a look, almost like puppy dog eyes, basically asking for the food.
Yeah, Riker will give him some. Yeah.
And as you hold it out farther, the dragon just very gently takes it out of your hand and begins to feed. This dragon is becoming very tame very fast.
I like to think that Charlotte has a way with animals.
Riker just wants to make sure this dragon understands that he's a source of snacks and not a snack. So he can eat anybody else, but Riker's cool.
Okay. All right, but who is taking the lead for the day's travel? By the way, sorry.
I assume
vote-
that hasn't changed.
I would vote for El just to keep it.
All right.
I'll be right
Okay.
next to him,
Rogue and Ranger, then.
just behind.
All right, one of you guys needs to roll a d20.
You rolled it last time, so I guess I'll.
Yep. Your turn.
Oh, 1d20. Ooh,
Oh no!
Hey.
Glad I got out of the way with that roll.
We
not
walked
like
in a circle for 3 hours.
You hear an ancient dragon in the distance.
You hear the
No.
mama dragon.
No.
ancient like shadow dragon.
Jeez. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Want to get water then?
I mean, it's not like that was a survival check or anything, because if it was a skill check, it wouldn't matter. That's just an example.
Grab a drink.
Like so I was saying, if that was a survival check, it'd still be a 21. Actually, I'm gonna grab a drink too.
Is it bad? I kind of want Taco Bell.
As soon as you said Taco Bell, I forgot what day it was.
Taco Bell. Sounds really good.
Oh, it just sounds good. Which is not always a good thing.
I am back.
The static.
That's not me, is it?
No, it's Mel.
Okay.
You can see his name lighting up in the Discord.
Oh, mine's behind the screen.
All right. So, natural 1. So I have everybody here, or is everybody got people missing?
Oh.
Somebody else went to get a drink, right?
I
Ivan
did.
did.
I don't know if anybody else did.
Yeah, just give me an R in the Roll20 chat whenever you guys are good.
Realm Reborn.
Right? What? Why did I miss? I see a realm reborn.
Yeah, just put an R in chat if you're ready.
I just went to grab a drink.
All right, so now I got everybody back.
Back. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right. All right. So, as you guys make this second day's travel, on your travels to the cave, you do you find it even more quiet, and as you look out along the way, you can tell that just to the west here, looking out, because with most of your passive perceptions and whatnot, just to the west, just a few miles from where you guys currently are, as you guys begin to approach the side of the mountain, you see just farther up, just where the opening is in the mountain range, or the opening in the more like stalactites, I guess you could say. But one of the paths that you guys knew that you could take, just farther up ahead, you see a large number of soldiers that seem to kind of have a checkpoint established there.
Oh, lovely.
Oh wait, Sky? Is Sky back yet? Or no?
She typed R.
Yeah, we got to rake her R.
Oh, well, I seen BRB. I'm sorry. My bad. Anyways,
She's gone, but I'm sending her a text update.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know she... Yeah, that's what I was trying to make sure. I didn't know if she left afterwards or not.
Yeah, it was after.
Okay. Well, we can wait for her.
I would imagine that everybody stops and Tescas just keep walking.
You're gonna bump into somebody.
With a spear.
Like I said, I so love that you did that.
Are you gonna call him Little Skelly?
Little Skelly.
Oh my god, I love Lil Skelly.
Just,
Darkfire campaign is literally going to be renamed Kata and Lil Skelly campaign.
Now I will just throwing this out there. First instinct is a rogue seeing a group of soldiers. Literally get low to the ground, find cover. Type it out.
Oh boy.
I just have like a list of jokes from just Avatar: The Last Airbender that I could make.
Oh, God.
I mean, oh look, we're here. There it is.
Oh no! I just want someone to be casting darkness, and I'm just like, oh no! If only everybody could had this problem.
Yeah. I think we can all cast darkness.
We all can, yeah.
Don't you need to be able to see where you're casting darkness too?
Echolocation. I have become one with the night.
I just picture you going like boop 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 boop.
Okay, there, Batman.
No, I'm actually using like I typed it out, but I'm using my spear to kind of like tap against the floor just so I could get that radar out. Just like, all right, where the fuck am I going?
So, for
bro.
funsies, I'm looking up insults, and this is one that I found. Posting it in D&D Meanies.
Hope your next blowjob's from a shark.
I thought you were gonna do blind jokes.
Oh
my
Blind
God.
insult.
I wouldn't put it past her to make a blind joke at me.
Oh my God.
I'm back, and what's this about a blowjob from a shark?
Oh, Menno's Menno's preparing her
My
hellish.
insult.
Yeah.
My vicious mockery insults.
Oh
like
my
it.
goodness, yeah.
And that was on the list.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a phone call that I couldn't miss.
That's all good.
Anyways, sorry.
Here's one for you, Evan.
Go. Let me hear this. How stupid this is.
No, check it. Check the muties.
That's messed up. Test is both.
Whoops.
You heartless motherfucker.
That's a double jab.
God.
I may not have multi attack, but I can insult you twice in one sentence.
Oh my god. All right. So, but no. As you guys slowly approach the cave, and you guys look to your west, and you notice that where the opening is, and one of the pathways you guys could have taken just here, you see a large group of soldiers that's kind of taken up residence and has somewhat of a checkpoint established.
I would like to well, I want to try and get a vantage point on them.
Tess just taps Riker on the shoulder. How many are they? I can't tell from here.
You
He
know
shrugs.
what? Just to make
Then
this...
remembers that he can't see.
So just to make this easier for Tesk, I'm going to sacrifice my 6th level spell slot.
Don't. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. I just want you to know that.
So, with that,
Let's see if it actually works.
so with that, Tess, as she casts this spell on you, and you see things begin. You see like everything. Like you can see like the shapes of everything around you, like the cave walls, and you can see the stalagmites that kind of like go up into the ceiling, and you can now see the floor. But it's not like you see it like it is. You see it as more of like a, how do I describe it? Like a, almost like a ghostly visage, or like a holographic image per se, like where you can still like kind of like see through things.
I'm picturing like, you know, when Frodo puts on the ring and he looks at everybody and there's like that faint whisper around them. I'm picturing that right now.
Kinda, yeah.
Um,
But yes, so it's not like actual vision, and you don't really see any colors or anything like that. It's just you can see the outline and shapes of things, pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay.
would I be
Uh,
able to, sir?
Go ahead.
I was looking to like sort of try and like sneak up a little bit to try and get a vantage point. I want to see if I can get like a sort of like eyes on like if there's any of them having a conversation, like eyes on like their lips, because if I can see a creature speaking, I can mouth read with observant sort of idea. That's what I was gonna try and see, like trying to like sort of scout it out and like see if I can tell like why they're here.
As for that,
I'll also I can we can go off the previous stealth check, or I can make a new one. That's up to you.
sorry, hang on just 1 second here. All right. And all right. Sorry. Explain to me one more time. I'm sorry. I was trying to do something real quick.
I
and-
sort of wanna try sneak up, get a good vantage point.
oh, with
and
the
see-
soldiers.
Yeah, at the soldiers. I want to
Okay.
see like because I have observant, which if I can see, like I want to see if I can get eyes like on a few of their faces, see if they're like talking. I want to see if they're like maybe talking about why they're here, or like something
Well,
like
they're
that.
they're a few miles away from you guys right now. You
Yeah,
you
that's-
see them like off in the distance.
No, that's what I mean. I want to try and like we'll start stealthily moving ahead.
Okay.
Like
it'll
I
take
want
you-
to break away
it'll-
from the group a little bit. Like that's
Okay.
what-
It'll take you a while. It'll probably take you about close to an hour to get close enough to them.
Okay, that's
So
how far away they are. Okay.
yeah, like I said, this is like you see it from a very far distance, but you can still see them.
Oh, so you can't actually dark vision. Your true sight's only up to 120 feet, so that still can't see shit for the amount of guards.
Yeah, like as far as like the distance that they are from you, like here in the Underdark, I mean, there is still that very dim lighting that kind of surrounds everything, but but like even with your dark vision, I mean, with the distance that they are from you, you basically can just see like little, almost like little blobs or whatever. It's just like this blurred kind of vision, but you can tell that it is soldiers or people.
So it's not possible to see like even what race they're from here. It just looks like there's
Yeah,
people
no,
there.
yeah,
Okay, well, let's I'd say we get close because worst case they could be a neutral party.
I mean, anyone from a military background in a party, would they know what's going on here?
That's a good question. I have military background.
Riker, you would know that given your experience that this is uh it's more of a watch point or a checkpoint for anyone that is choosing to pass through there to get to Nilstromul. But you also know that the Zinel here don't really do that. This is more of a Selkwarth kind of uh, checkpoint.
Of
Uh,
what?
the Selkwarth, the New Order.
Ah,
So the same ones that ambushed you guys in the tavern.
bad news, guys. And he's going to explain that.
Okay.
Pointing it out, and, you know.
Well, we don't even have an idea of how many of them there are, though. Correct, at this point.
Yeah.
Tess just speaks up. If there's too many, with the tunnel seems like a good option, but I
was
don't
gonna
know
say,
how we would handle against a military force.
We could
I
see what's
do
happening.
feel like we should avoid checkpoints if possible.
Do we have to go through this to get to the tunnel?
No. No, this
Okay.
was like way off to the west of where you guys currently are. The tunnel is directly in front of you guys.
So the west is to the gap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the tunnel's safe. Okay, yeah, we go through the tunnel then.
The tunnel's safe. Famous last words.
100%. Yeah. Danger there. Hole in the ground. Safe. Tunnel safe.
The tunnels are safe from a glance. From the outside, it doesn't look so bad.
Yeah.
Can
So
my true sight see anything in the tunnel?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Since you currently have the true sight thing, you do have some vision you can use, but you'll still have disadvantage.
Not that far from each other. So 16?
As far as what you see, like at the tunnel, I mean, you see the tunnel entrance, yes, but only thing you really see like outside of it is you see some rubble, uh, some you see like a couple of these old, rusted looking constructs that the Druger are known for creating, but they are motionless and they're kind of like almost like it almost looks like a dead body. How it's just kind of laying on the ground with one arm out and both of its legs just kind of outward. But it is,
Rusty and active golems.
yeah.
May I
And
check for tracks and traps?
Can I hear anything coming from inside the tunnel?
Uh, with your roll, Tesk, you don't really hear anything coming from the tunnel just yet. You guys are still about 100 feet or so away from the tunnel entrance, so you're not quite there yet. But as from this distance, you don't really hear anything now. And as far as tracks, if you want to make a survival check for that, you can.
Survival check?
Yeah, survival.
Hmm.
Yeah, 27.
Is that 27? Sorry,
Yep.
I wasn't looking. All right. But no, you don't see no tracks, no nothing. It's like there's been no foot traffic at all through here for a very long time.
Wait, did you say tracks or traps?
Tracks.
Oh, okay. I
There's no
misheard.
I'm so
tracks.
sorry. Well, we're still 100 feet away from the entrance. I can't exactly check for traps quite yet.
Gotcha.
For the cave. So yeah, well, looks like nothing's been coming in or out of it, which is probably a good sign.
I don't hear anything, so I think it's safe. If everybody's okay with going in.
I mean,
Do keep in
either that
mind
or
that
deal with a bunch of soldiers.
I said also do keep in mind it is a tunnel. Just because nothing necessarily comes in from this side doesn't mean the other side has things that
Well,
move in and out of it.
I'm aware of that. There's also things that tunnel through the earth out here.
Hmm. Yeah, there is also that.
Everybody else? Any opinions?
Yes.
I
Well,
guess
can we-
if we're traveling together, we should probably be more upfront with each other. If you guys are okay with discussing what side you're on.
I just basically like clean off my breastplate, emblem of Lolth right there. I've always been forward with whose side I'm on.
Can't see that. You have to voice it.
Uh,
Yeah, Teska's blind now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I didn't
Yeah.
even say that. Hold on.
I
No,
grab
as
his
far
hand
as
and
like
just put it on there.
as far as like emblems and symbolism, you
Mhm.
guys would know what the symbol for Selkwarth and what the symbol for the Zinel here is. So for the New Order and Lost Loyalists.
Tess just kind of speaks up as he's leaning against probably like a stalactite or something. I don't really have a side. I just want to get the fuck out of darkness. Now a
well,
little bit
I've
more.
got bad news for you.
Yeah, I know. It got worse.
That has two meanings now.
Well, for being honest, fucking, I was born into nobility. Fucking hated it from the moment I was born. Well, and I want to fucking leave.
Anybody else want to discuss their political ideals?
Nothing's better to bring friends closer together than talking politics.
I said the one topic here that Ildis is just not interested in talking about at all.
You have very interesting friends if that's the case.
No. Ildis will speak in just to clear the air for it. It's like I used to serve a side long time ago, but no longer.
I could respect
I'm
that.
still employed by the armies of Lost Loyalists, so they keep paying me. I'll keep fighting.
Like
Haven't been fired yet.
Like I have Ravik, Z, me, Riker, Ildis, Orbith, Charlotte. Any sides? Before we piss off somebody?
I feel like Charlotte's on her dragon side.
My life for Loth, but I think for my praying, that has been cleared.
Charlotte, you got a side? Or you just don't care like I do, like me and Ildis here?
I guess Lulf. I was disowned by my family who sided with the Silkarth.
So mostly a lot of neutrality, and then there are people that just respect the old ways.
Yeah.
Basically,
Nothing makes you,
a lot of I don't give a fuck. Let's just get out of here.
nothing
So it would
makes
be
you
okay
hate
going through the
nobility
checkpoint
and-
then.
No.
No, because the
No.
checkpoint is on the We've got two
The
low.
checkpoint is the side that you don't want to go to.
I thought so. Wait, hold on.
I thought it
clearing
was
up.
one of the paths that we could go, it's just the longer one.
No, so
Yes,
it's-
but there's guards there.
Yeah.
Guards of
guards-
the order against what some of these people.
It's the New Order is the ones that
Yeah.
are.
Oh, I thought it was the loyal order. My bad.
No, no.
Mm.
But like half
So-
of us are neutral anyway, so why does it matter?
Yeah, I have no problem with lying to these
because
people.
neutrality isn't respected down here. As
Oh,
you've
I know.
noticed.
Oh, gracious DM, do we know how bad they treat people who don't pick a side?
For the New
Oh.
Order,
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious. The New Order has made their ways very clear. Anybody that can't give up the old ways in favor of a new order that could be made better and whatnot under their rule.
Conform or die.
Exactly, basically.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter if you side with.
And
fucking-
if you are their views on neutrality, if you are neutral and decide not to take a side, you're just as bad as those that are against them.
Tesco just kind of speak out. Yeah, I don't think those people are very much keen on, hey, we're taking that side over this side. They just see everybody that's not on their side as the bad guy. Like, I'm okay with.
No,
Put it this
Or-
way, neutral parties could be seen in the perspective of they have the potential to join the other side. So why take the chance?
I have no problem lying to people. I don't know about all of you. I know that one, and I point at Ravik. I know he just said he don't care. So I really don't know what to tell you guys.
I am a
I'd rather
very
take my
bad
chance.
liar.
I'd rather take my chances with the Rune than a group of guys, personally.
Yeah. So,
I'm more comfortable in ruins than with people. That's just me, though.
I have a -1 to charisma. I really can't lie. I'm bad at it.
Also have a -1 to charisma.
I also would like to point out that if, let's say, we do get caught lying, what we see at the gate might just be a expeditionary force. There might be more people behind the gate. And I'm just saying I could probably fight at least 5 people in my condition. I don't know about a bunch more.
If you think I'd be getting within 100 feet of those guards, you're wrong.
Yeah, is there no way to bypass?
The
Well,
cave.
The cave.
We don't.
The
Yeah,
tunnel.
we just
I mean,
gotta go
like,
to the cave.
or-
Tunnel.
You said the guards, but like, it's a checkpoint, right?
Yeah.
But the checkpoint's out of the way. We can just go right to the tunnel.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's two, I think so going the shortcut is the
The shortcut
Well,
is
the
the
checkpoint-
tunnel.
Yes.
no, there's 2
checkpoint-
shortcuts. There's
Well, there's a 3-day shortcut, which is the west, then a 2-day shortcut, which is the tunnel,
So
and then a
you're-
5-day all the way around.
Yeah, the checkpoint is right here.
Yeah.
And then the only other way is through
Mhm.
the tunnel.
There's no
Right.
guarantee on a checkpoint on the
But
other side.
what
as
I'm
well,
getting
though.
towards is, if we're invisible and have +10 to stealth, can we get to the checkpoint?
honestly, you probably might, but it also depends how bad are some people's stealth.
That's
If we
fair,
have
and
+10 to
unfortunately-
stealth and are invisible.
You're all
You're
just
not
saying-
invisible.
No, I think Stabby might
No,
cast
I like
invisibility.
invisible spell. Yeah,
No,
we,
okay.
we can make the whole party invisible.
Actually,
I
if
mean-
anyone's really bad at stealth, we could just put them on the dragon, and the dragon could be like, just fly over. Would the
I
dragon
Which
fly?
dragon?
I vote for tunnel because it's the shortest trip and we're already here. Or the long way. I just really don't want to fight a bunch of people today.
Aren't we going to have to
I am,
backtrack anyways?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
we
Tom.
have to backtrack anyway. So if we clear out the tunnel one way, we can probably make it clear through the other way.
It'll save us
Well,
a lot.
I'm aware of. I also my character was aware of another entrance to Gauntlgrim near Nostromo, right?
Yep.
So we don't have to backtrack.
So why don't we just someone glean an Arcana Force to see if the checkpoint can get rid of magics?
I feel like
Oh,
That's an above the table question.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
What are you trying to do?
If there's a like anti-magic spell by the checkpoint.
You don't know. You're pretty far away from it right now. Like I said, you're like at least 2 to 3 miles away from the checkpoint.
Oh fuck that, yeah.
Like we can see the checkpoint, we just can't see the checkpoint.
You just see the colors, they're flying.
Um,
I was just saying, we've pretty much established the checkpoint is bad either way.
Yeah, I think we.
Alright. That sounds tunnel to me.
Yep.
let's do
Like I
it.
said,
Tess
while
just starts
sometimes
walking into the tunnel. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm going in the tunnel."
All right.
I follow.
I'm
All right.
No.
getting ahead of him.
All right.
Not letting
As
the
you-
blind man lead us through the tunnel.
Why? I have echolocation. Everybody's
the blind
in
man.
here.
All right.
What
As
could
you
go wrong?
guys begin to make your way to the tunnel and enter in, as you guys begin to make your way to the tunnel, you begin to feel a large rumble as you now see this rusted, dilapidated construct begin to stand and light.
Can I preemptively attack it?
Does
need you
anyone
all-
know Dwarvish for friend?
I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
So before we start pushing buttons, is there a green?
Oh, make sure you click
pathway?
your token first.
Yeah, that's. where I
Make
was
sure
going with that.
the thing is up first too.
Yeah.
It's sure nice to have initiative that works like that.
No, hang on a second. Let me pull it up. There, it's pulled up now.
You got a 15.
All right, and with
Damn.
that, actually,
Ooh. Guy is going first. Plus.
That depends on what the contract rules.
Oh yeah.
hang on a second. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it pulled up. That's why. Alrighty. Doop, doop, doo. And, hey, why'd it go away?
Why ignore the 15 stabby?
Big aim.
I have a macro for initiative because Twilight Clerics get advantage and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
But
forgot
you
about
can't
it.
really.
What
I
is
don't know how to
your?
do.
You could
number?
just. I was gonna say, I'm like, you could just click it twice.
But then
You
I still have to
click it
manually change it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I click
You-
it once.
you
I have a
click it
macro for it. I
manually.
just click it to get me in the order, and I manually edit it.
Oh boy.
What do you need me to do? Wait, what?
Nothing. Sort
you
turn
in
order
the-
eventually. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
I do
you're-
need a little Scaly Boy token.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
We need 2 dragons and a scale. A skeleton.
Okay.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on,
My
hold on,
dragon's
hold
not
on.
partaking in this.
No, we need one dragon. The baby, not a fighter. The baby's crippled. How dare you think the baby can fight?
It's been at 2 days of long rest. It should have healed by now.
No, it has a broken wing from you, sir.
What? You should have told
I'd-
me. I could have healed.
I'd like to see
that.
you recover from a freaking broken bones in 2 days of sleeping.
It's just
Oh,
Wait, I
let's
thought
go.
long
It's like
rest would
range.
cure that.
My guess is you will see that here very shortly.
You
Teska's just
do
pointing at his
still
eyes
have-
like, I'm not healing apparently.
You do still have true sight up though.
I know.
What the hell? Why isn't it? It's being stupid. Like, every time I go to click on something, it closes out my fucking pop-ups.
Oh no.
That's very annoying.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my fucking god. Stop it! Alright, hang on a second. Let me reset my roll 20 real quick. Because that's really fucking annoying. Because I even have it like as an actual like window that pops out and not the actual like in-game thing. So it shouldn't be closing out. 1 second, guys. Sorry.
All good.
Menno, I read it the first time. You don't need to reset that.
Try this again.
So we do the. Say we do this combat, and then I'd like to go make dinner because we start at like the midday. So.
Okay, I got
Alright.
more blind chokes. So,
I know. Me, Menno, and Stabby need to prep for raid in like 4 hours or
Oh
3
yeah,
hours.
you actually have raid. You didn't have raid last night, so we went for
Last
a
week,
long
yeah.
time last time. Yeah. This week, not so much.
Yeah, we're suffering at P4S like an actual run.
Yay! Congratulations.
No, it's not.
are you in part 1 or part 2?
Suffering.
We barely are doing. Well, this is our first. I think. Wait, yeah, this is our first actual. Like, we had to study mechanics and stuff, right?
You studied?
Have you made it through? Have you made it through the door?
No.
No. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. I took one peek at like some of the mechanics for P4S, and I'm like, dear God, what? That requires way
I think
too much attention.
what was the closest we got to it? Like 51, and that was just a blind run saying fuck it.
All I
Damn.
remember is Stabby saying sucking means receiving.
I just like the first time we went in, I just remember Stabby and Necro yelling all the mechanics, and all of us just going, "Fuck, that's a lot."
Sucky means receive. He's not wrong though.
Oh, hey, did anybody grab markers for P4?
Necro will have it. Also, I will
Okay.
have it.
Oh, thank God.
There you go. There's your little skeleton.
Oh, that's right. You're going on Stabby. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yippee!
I hear the
It's a very-
panic.
It's a very
I
ooga booga
like the
skeleton.
skeleton.
Oh no, I've cleared many times on healing.
Hold on a second. I forgot to give you permission.
Oh my god, I love the skeleton.
I love it.
You also gotta put my Drake in so I can roll its initiative. Or well, no, it's on my initiative, so it doesn't matter. But I still need my little Drake token.
Scary
Oh, yeah, that's right.
skeletons.
All right. Then Drake. Do I have it? Yeah.
I love that you can rotate tokens.
And then as far as the Drake, there's your Drake.
Hooray!
Why is it so tiny?
There we go.
That was weird. I don't know why when I placed it, it was like super tiny. I was like, what the fuck?
He is technically considered a small creature, but
I think Kate is
or
currently
no, wait, no,
small.
he's a medium.
He
he's
should
a
be
medium.
medium.
Kata,
Yeah.
Kata is a foot long.
Yeah, Kata's.
Diminutive? Diminutive?
Kata would be considered a tiny creature, not a small.
Yeah,
Kata is
a
baby.
No, but I'm
would
saying
be
like size
a bug.
class wise, because
Yeah.
Maul is like the size of like a little bit bigger than like the Cocker Spaniel.
It's a child.
Yeah.
Small is a
My
child.
Small is
Owlin was
halfling.
tiny, remember?
Halflings and
Oh
gnomes.
yeah.
Halflings are small, so halflings are
Alright.
they're not
Does-
children.
Everybody now have their initiative order for the
Yes.
skeleton and Drake.
They
I
act
think
off our
probably-
initiatives.
Oh, they act off your guys'. Okay, that's all right. All right. All right. So everybody's ready.
well,
so let's.
My
go
Drake
ahead
does. I'm not sure how animated dead creatures work.
I think it applies the same as like a pet.
Gotcha. Well, because you can have a lot of them. So.
and- All right. So. All right. Riker is up first.
Well,
Get him. You can handle that, right?
I can only go so far, so I will.
Just throw a rock at it. It'll be fine. It's rusty. It'll break.
just dash up closer, but I can't actually get to it, so it's gonna have to come to me
Okay,
because it is
I
90
know-
feet away.
I know that
So-
there's some difference in elevation. Is there any actually difference in elevation on the ground, or like Is it
No,
just
that's just
the same?
it's just for flair.
just for flare? Okay.
Yeah.
Figured I'd ask. I was doing some map making earlier today, so I know the.
Yeah.
I can go to that point.
Hey, if only Tailspire would.
So
As
I
soon as
will tell
Tailspire-
you that I made this map when you rolled the natural 1, and I realized I had to have a map for this.
I think that's where I was.
Do you use Incarnate or?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just using the free
I
version,
can
so
move
I don't
another
have as
10
many
feet.
assets. But
Oh, yeah, I pay the $25 a month, or a year for mine.
yeah,
I guess
I
I'm
might
right
do
there.
that later. But like, I just needed a couple
Alright.
basic maps.
I'm good. That's it. I can't do anything.
Okay, jeez. Alright, Elidus, your turn.
Ooh. This is gonna get a little more in line with it. And then it's plinking time. And obviously we're using Elemental Quiver, so time for the D8. Hold on.
Wait, fucking you're a cleric. You can fucking actually. It's cleric.
Just have my thing pulled up so I can remember what numbers are what.
Oh, I forgot. I have
Yeah.
to do something real quick. I have to roll for this thing's HP.
Oh, yeah, you
No.
should probably do that.
Take the average.
ooh.
Oh my
Because-
god. Take
Roll
Because
15.
this is a random encounter. I'm not gonna do the average. I'm gonna roll it because I'm a
It's a
fucking
random-
madman.
It's a
Yes.
random
I'm-
encounter.
Fucking
It's also-
nuts. How much do I have to roll for this HP? I forget.
5d10, and that's it.
No.
It's probably more than that.
10d20.
It may be a.
Andy, what?
10d20.
That's not bad. Maximum of 200 HP.
Slash roll 10d20.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad. 95.
That's actually pretty average. Like for
Yeah.
Below half of a.
like
Could
slightly
be.
below average.
All right. It's also a big iron golem though, so that 95 could prove to be a lot harder to get through than.
Yeah, we don't know how many what kind of
There's
resistance this
probably-
thing has.
There's probably also like that's probably also like plus 50.
All right. Four.
Well, there is a plus, but I won't say what it is.
Fire. All right. So fire damage. Fire damage. Arrow. Longbow roll. Oh, hold on.
I think
Oh.
that is.
I think yeah. Just saying.
Why,
yeah. I
why
think
are you tempting the DM
maybe.
with that?
it's-
So what, 29? Yeah, 29 hits. Sorry.
Alright. And then damage. 13 fire damage. For the first one, and then second one. One more, another d8 roll. What's this element? Radiant. Oh boy.
All right.
14.
I don't need to move.
14 does not hit.
Okay. So one big hit and then one horrid miss. Yeah, so 13 fire damage total, and then
Okay.
and then move my little Drake. Move it up right here.
All right.
And then he's just gonna be dodging, because doing nothing extra. That'll be my turn.
All right. Desk, you're up.
I am gonna skedoodle up here. Those 50 feet, right? It's right here. No, a little more. Skedoodle up here and take the dodge action
Okay.
and just wait.
All right. All right. Charlotte, you're up.
Maybe Charlotte can charm it. Can I get an intelligence
Don't.
save from it?
You need a what now? Sorry.
Intelligence save?
Intelligence save. What are you trying to do? so I know.
Not what I thought.
Okay. All right.
Hesitated, you say?
Intelligence save. That would be a 7.
27 psychic damage and incapacitated till my next turn.
Holy.
Oh. I mean, the thing
It's a nice
basically
spell.
almost what this thing basically wasn't gonna get a turn to begin with.
So everyone zoom in on it.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Old busted up golem. It comes to life only to become dead again.
All right. Ravik, your turn.
Alright. This is my first time playing a cleric. Spirit Guardians I can cast on a person, correct?
You can cast on an
it's
area.
No,
That's
it's a
not an
self
area.
aura.
It's centered around you.
Yeah.
But I thought it says target as well.
You. The target's you. It's an aura that follows. You generate.
Oh
it.
yeah, range and target
Oh.
itself.
Okay, so it's target from self. Okay, alright. Okay. All the way in the back.
It's pretty cool.
One,
It's a great
two,
spell, though.
4, 5, 6,
You.
60. Well, since I can't do that, I am going to do an up-leveled guiding bolt. Give whoever gets there first. Ooh, I don't know how that rolled right away, but does a 22 hit? I don't know how to upscale that, but I want to cast that.
22 does hit.
And I want to cast that at a level 5. I don't know how to do that. Oh wait, there we go. I found it. There it is.
36 points of damage.
36.
Okay.
Points of radiant.
Radiant, yes. And that will be my turn.
All right.
Okay.
Z, you're up.
Okay. I think I would like to try and shoot it. And it's got fucking guiding bolt on it, so that's advantage. And I'm going to, with my elven accuracy, re-roll the 15 just to see if I can't get a crit. Nah, okay. Do the 22 then.
Okay. All right. 22 does hit.
Okay. Now, with it being incapacitated, would that be sneak attack? That'd be, I don't know, sure.
You have I was gonna say you have advantage on the attack, so I'm pretty sure you just get sneak attack added anyway.
Sneak attack only works if you were hidden, and I don't think you were technically hidden before the fight started.
Yeah.
It applies once per turn if you have advantage.
I
All
also
right.
had rolled stealth
This is another
before.
big debate of mine.
I also had rolled stealth before we approached the cave. I don't know.
I still barely understood how you as a DM like how you worked sneak attack in the last fight.
So, okay, sneak attack, ideally, is supposed to be used for when you're hidden, or the enemy doesn't have knowledge of you. So,
Or if it's distracted. One of the
Yeah.
keywordings in it is if it's either distracted or has no knowledge of your existence, basically.
yes, but
My
being
line of thought is.
in.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, who we lose?
Nim.
Uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
There he goes back.
You disappeared Nim into air.
But incapacitated doesn't necessarily mean that like he's asleep or whatever like that. He can still see, he just can't act. If that makes any sense.
I'm willing. I'll go with however you want. So that sounds like a no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no for this one.
Okay. 8 points appeared.
All right.
Right. With my bonus action, I'm probably gonna move to is the ground completely flat, or is there any rocks or anything that's sort of hide behind slightly, or?
This is like a completely flat, open ground right now.
Just gonna try and like sort of, almost sort of like using people running ahead of me as a bit of cover to try and make a stealth check and try to activate my amulet.
Go ahead.
So, well, I will make the stealth check. Yes. And then my amulet.
Wasn't there 7 of us before?
There's 7 if you count Kata.
There's 8 if you count the. Oh no, there's 9 if you count the skeleton and the other dragon.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Everyone needs a companion.
Alright. That ends your turn, correct, Z?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. It can't go yet, so Orbith, your turn.
I cast my Channel Divinity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then as a bonus action, tell him to move into shooting range. 1, 4, 5, 6. And attack it. And I
What
use
does
my
your
cute
Channel
little
Divinity
macro.
do?
That's a 22 to hit for 8 piercing damage.
Alright. Yes, it hits.
As it shoots a little sliver of bone at it.
Okay. Alright.
And a turn.
Alrighty. Riker, you're up.
That's me. Sorry. I'm used to someone else. Okay, so if it's not gonna move, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna hit it.
Well, it
Gonna
couldn't
hit
move.
it real good.
It
Alright.
couldn't move.
Alright. But you do have advantage on it.
Excellent. So let's see. And I have advantage, so I get to try again. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. Or no, sorry. No, it does not hit.
Okay, well I'm gonna try again with my second attack.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh, because you got the 19, that's why.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
How do
dirty
you only-
20.
How do you have a
Oh.
+1 to hit?
Oh.
You shouldn't have a
Um,
+1 to hit.
That's what it's saying. But
You should have more than a +1.
Add your
I-
proficiency and whatever skill it would
Oh.
use. I think it would be Dex.
Yep.
So that
proficiency.
17 should have hit the first time also.
so +4 plus Dex, so that's +6. So it should be a +7.
Okay.
For some reason, it's a +1.
Okay, so that's
Might
Yeah.
need to
it'd be
adjust the
16
stat on
plus
it.
7.
Yeah, I'll
you'll
fix
have
that
to
when we're
adjust
done.
that. Okay, so yeah, the first one would hit, and then the second one is a crit, obviously.
Okay.
So
So damage for the first one. Did it go? So that's 9. And then
damage for the crit.
the damage for the crit is interesting because I have a special skill with my thing. Stop doing that. Do you mind?
Max damage. Yeah, max damage.
So when I score a critical hit with the weapon, the target must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, and on a fail, they take 3d8. Well, I call it bleeding damage, but I don't know if this thing bleeds.
It leaks oil.
It leaks oil, yeah.
It bleeds in a way different than other
it,
things.
it just won't take the bleeding. It won't actually like. So if it fails the saving throw, it instead of it bleeding every turn, it won't take the extra damage every turn. So because it's not capable of bleeding, but it can still take the damage from it. But if it succeeds, obviously it'll only take half.
Okay.
So, but as far as his saving throw, where's he at? Con save.
Max damage. What would that be?
So yeah, he succeeds, so he only takes half damage. And as
Okay.
far as your damage from your weapon, how much damage does your weapon do?
1d4 plus, or 1d10 plus 4.
Okay, so you'll do 24 points of damage for the crit.
Okay.
Um,
and then 3d8 divided in half.
well, you gotta roll the 3d8. Okay,
Yeah.
19. All right, it'd be 10.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I would like to use the butt of my weapon to deal damage because I can do that.
Throw polearm.
Polearm master opportunity attack. Oh no, that's a reaction.
Oh, you
Oh
burned
no,
your
there's a
reaction.
bonus action. No, there's a
Oh.
bonus action. I wasn't
Yep.
wrong.
There's a bonus action. You can just like
So-
you can fucking hit him with the fucking haft.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I'll just use this. I know it's not the right labeling, but it's the +7 for attack. So does 24 hit for
Yep.
1d4's worth of damage? Or 1d4 plus 3?
Yep. And go ahead and do your damage. 6. All right.
And yeah, that's Riker's turn.
All right. All right.
Stab, smack.
This thing's taking quite a beating. So,
I don't do magic.
but
I'm just good at one
he's-
thing, guys, and I finally
he-
get to do it.
while you can tell it's taken quite a beating for you guys already, you can also tell that he's still looking decently healthy.
It's still
His armor,
standing.
his metal plating is holding up pretty well.
Aim for the legs.
All right. And Ildis, it's your turn.
Okay. Ooh, no, not using that. Okay. I was looking at one of my spells, like, ooh, maybe use this, and then it's just like all creatures within 10 feet of the target also, and I'm like, ooh, no, not do this. All right, we just gonna do the same as before. I gotta pull my sheet back up. All right. 8, see what we got from magic. 4, that's fire again. Longbow. For 10, so 10 fire, and then...
Oh no.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Stop. Fire. It's just fire arrows. One after another. 26 for 11.
All right.
So another plink plink.
All right.
And then
All
Kurt's
right.
gonna move a little closer.
Tesk, you're up.
And dodge.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I actually have enough movement to go behind him. Oh, over right here. And just start unleashing a barrage of punches. It's an advantage because of the incapacitation, right?
Nope, it just can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. 16 doesn't probably hit.
16 does not. No.
25,
25 hits.
6 points of damage.
All right.
Dodge.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
2 more attacks. No.
That one does.
Dirty
That was
20.
And I will say, for a reaction, I'll allow him to add from Drake Warden the. Oh, what is it? Hold on, let me look. How much? I just gotta remember the amount of damage. I can only do it once per round.
But yeah, that's 21 for your crit.
Hey. And yeah, that's all I got. I got nothing better.
Okay.
Hold on, sorry. I'm adding the thing. I'm trying to remember where it is though. Give me a second. I have too much stuff on my character sheet.
Are you adding damage to me?
Infuse strikes. You could do an extra D6 of.
How are you using
It'll be
this?
poison damage, but it's extra damage. It's infused strike, or what's the range on it? Hold on, maybe not. It depends.
Is it a reaction or what?
It is. It's a reaction, and it's from my Drake. Within. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to do distance measuring.
If
How
I'm
far? How far are you from my Drake?
40 feet.
Never mind. You're too far. Never mind. Cancel that.
Okay.
It's just a reaction the Drake can do per turn, where I can infuse someone's attack if they're 30 feet within the Drake for 1d6. It's in the Drake's stat block.
All right. You said that ends your turn, Tesk?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Throw a
Charlotte,
couple
back to you.
haymakers.
Back to you, Charlotte.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Look at me go! You at the studio, Charlotte.
My open right
Oh no, Tess can't.
What?
You said look at me go. I said Tess can't.
Oh, that's okay.
No,
Anyway,
you guys just hear Tess go, did I get it?
Well, he has
You're
truth.
punching metal right now. You have true sight right now.
The joke.
anyways, all right.
Fuck. I had a plan. I totally forgot what it was. Fuck. What was I doing?
You had a whole round to
Does
figure
this-
it out.
I know you said previously that it looks like it's taking a beating from us, but how's it looking so far?
I mean, it's looking really bad. It's got chunks of its armor kind of like dangling there. You guys have given it a pretty good beating.
I don't have a good vicious mockery right now because my brain is dead, but I'm gonna do vicious mockery.
Okay.
DC 16 wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, a fat 8.
8 points of damage?
Yes, and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. And then I know this little shit can't see me, but fuck, where is it? Oh my god, I was looking at it. I'm gonna bardically. You know what? Let's see. Action. Riker. I'm gonna bardically inspire Riker.
Hell yeah.
A D10.
God damn it, you just reminded me I have inspiration.
It'll last for like 10 minutes.
I have the DM one.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the way I do inspiration in my games is, I guess I should have mentioned this a long time ago, but yeah, my inspiration is you can either use it for yourself to give yourself advantage on any roll, or you can give your inspiration to somebody else for an automatic natural 20. But you have to announce it before they roll.
Riker, I'm gonna pop you.
I've already been inspired. Don't stack.
Alright.
That's it.
Awesome.
Alright, so that just turned, right, Charlotte?
Yep.
Okay, Raven, you're up. Nim.
Wait, you said Riker.
No, I said Ravik.
Raven.
Oh, my bad.
Next
All right.
round we do something, Nim. You and I got to talk about character creation and naming.
That is definitely the truth.
All right. I'm gonna keep it simple this round, and I am going to just gonna ring the bell on him.
Ding dong. Ding dong.
It is a con save, I think, which is probably a bad move for a construct.
No, that's a wisdom save for
That's
Total
Oh, it's
Dead.
wisdom? Okay, good.
It's even worse.
Hey, alright.
11.
And
Damn it.
I don't know where the damage is. I guess I gotta roll it. It's a 2d12?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's
No,
3d12.
it's three. Yeah, it's
3d12.
3d12.
16.
16. Okay. Oof. Oof. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Oh boy.
That's
All
my
right.
ears.
Alright. Alright. Does that end your turn, Ravik? Sorry.
That is all I got.
Alright. Alright, Z, you're up.
Okay, so how hidden do I feel from this thing?
You're hidden. It,
Uh,
everybody else kind of like waylaying on it and whatnot, and its attention is really
no,
stupid
but
right now.
with my
It's very distracting.
with my 32 stealth, do I have advantage as well?
Yes, you have advantage.
But,
22
reroll.
hits.
I will reroll the 13. I will see if I can. And I do not get a kill. And I would sneak attack for this.
Yep, you can have your sneak attack this time.
Okay. Okay, 7
5,
piercing and
30.
25.
32. Ooh, God.
It worked out. Same amount as myself roll from it. And on that.
He's
Bon-
barely standing.
bonus action.
Oh my God.
The hell did you do?
And I'm not invisible. Okay.
Okay.
I'm very quiet, but I'm not invisible.
Right. All right. It is off to the Construct's turn. Finally, Jesus Christ!
It gets to do a thing.
All right. Well, for its first little and probably last turn.
For its first and last action.
All right.
You have disadvantage on
And
any
it has
attack rolls.
disadvantage.
On your first
This
attack.
bard is just
Yes,
fucking
I know.
trolling you.
But
It's the first attack roll, I think, if he does any.
it is going to
more.
use his multi-attack. So it does get 2 attacks, and it does have disadvantage. Yes, I know.
It's gonna
For the
suck.
just for the
Well,
first
no, it's
attack.
first.
Yeah, just on the first one. Okay, so first one. And I am attacking Riker.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay, so no longer disadvantage for the second one. 23.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't think my inspiration is gonna save me from that.
12 points of damage.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
Just a little bonk.
Proceeds to take 0 damage.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and let's see here. And it's gonna go ahead and, for its bonus action, it's gonna use flurry
Oh,
to get another multi-attack.
Hey, bro.
First one.
So
20 hit?
basically, it's just doing that thing where its arms are gonna spin really fast.
It's gonna
20
deck
hit?
Riker.
Was a 20 hit?
Yeah.
13.
Riker,
Okay.
I can't see shit, but I can hear that
Oh
hurt.
my God! Really?
Oh no! And its arm falls off.
All right. Well, since we just got a natural 1, with that, as it goes to smash down on you for the second hit, well, for the fourth hit actually, as it slams down and you like kind of evade out of the way, you notice that its hand is kind of like stuck in the ground. You can get a little attack on it with advantage
Oh, hell yeah.
while he's trying to pull his arm out. Good thing you had advantage.
I
But
fixed
yeah,
it.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 8 points of damage. Okay.
Is it down now?
It only had 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is bullshit. So yeah, it's dead, and as its like hand is stuck, and you like go to like jab it with your lance. It
I
goes
have
straight
something. Can I word picture this for you?
Sure, go ahead.
The hand is stuck in the ground, right? Riker
Uh-huh.
jumps up onto the arm, runs up, and stabs it right in the neck, right where the control mechanism is. So it's like stabbing it right in the spine, and the lights just die from its eyes, and it just kind of slumps forward.
Awesome, works for me.
Listen,
All
I only
right.
get to be cool for one time, and this is it.
Yep. I will say that, you know what? The last time Minnow destroyed my fucking encounter,
I'm sorry.
so this time she destroyed it a different way. I was ready for you to try the same shit because guess what? Because constructs don't have a brain, so you can't charm them. They're robots. I was ready for your charming bullshit, and you didn't do it, and now it fucked me.
Oh. Were
You did learn,
expecting me
and that's what matters.
to persuade it?
Well, that's where I'm also curious though, because it did take psychic damage. Where I'm like, but it's a robot.
Oh,
Robots
Yeah.
can't really consider it. I didn't really want to consider it psychic damage per se. It was just
Well, I mean, I guess it is psychic technically considered like telekinetic damage more than anything. So it's in the same category as like force
just-
almost. There's very few
I
things that
just
are
kind
immune
of
to it.
like I don't know. I kind of like akin it to like
I mean, there's one
Just
player race
damage.
that's resistant
Just-
to it
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, like I said,
but
it's
Menno
like-
uploaded Windows 1.
oh, I did forget that as it dies though,
it explodes.
it as this eyes kind of like fade, and then like you see like you hear like what sounds like steam, and as it releases all the pressure that's built up within the construct, it does release this extremely hot steam within a 50 within a 15-foot radius. The two of you that are on top of it right now, I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
I would
Boy,
like
my
to use
butt,
my
I'm like-
inspiration.
Do what?
I would like to use my inspiration.
Okay, you can.
So
you
I
can
added
have
D10.
advantage.
You don't forget you're bardically inspired too.
Oh, you're using
Yeah,
the
you
bardic
get-
inspiration.
I'm using the bardic one.
Oh, okay.
The one
Okay, so you
that-
can get a +10 to it.
I'm the one
Yeah.
that had the DM inspiration, and I forgot to use it. Shit.
Well,
So con plus 1d10. Do.
DM question: will this DM inspiration roll over to
21.
the next session if I don't use it?
Yeah, you keep the inspiration until you use it.
Okay.
So, all right. So total of 21.
21.
21. Okay. The DC was 17 for that, by the way. But you for the steam, you guys are taking. Hold on 1 second.
man, so I'm so glad I built the sniper this time, so I can be 80 feet away from it when it's doing.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit.
right. Isn't it? It's so fun being a ranged character.
I'm just like, I've got a longbow. I
Yes.
only need to be within 600 feet of this.
But yeah, as the steam is released and it is like boiling hot.
Oh, man.
You guys do take the one, of course, except for you. You'll take half damage on this, Riker.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Oh fuck!
You're not having a good day, are you, Task?
Oh.
How low steam burns, buddy?
I will.
He doesn't know he can't see them.
I will warn you that I did give it a self-destruct option.
Oh gosh.
I had
since it was
like,
incapacitated and
Yeah.
was unable to use it.
So that's
that is my one worry whenever I see robot. I'm like, oh god, please don't have it. I'm just gonna blow up.
Oh man,
Because it's always
um,
horrible for everyone around it. When it
I almost used it for its last turn, but I was like, you know what? No, I'll just do a regular attack and then a flurry. But
that's why I like throwing methods at low level parties.
Yeah. What is, I'm trying to remember, like, what is? I'm trying to. I don't even want to know how much damage the self destruct does. Like the Steam did that. But the self destruct is probably horrendous. But
I'm
The
fine. I'm still in
self-destruct-
triple digits.
I will say the self-destruct was 60-12.
Oh, that's not bad.
Still
It
a
has the
good chunk.
has the potential to hurt a lot, but also the potential to not hurt that bad.
I mean, because whenever I like set up like the damage dice, I try to like refer to it as like the average instead of like the max that it can do. Which I mean, even if it rolls max,
Yeah.
in which it's not going to, but that's still a potential of 72 points of damage.
You say that I've seen it happen before. It was a very rare occasion that I've only seen once in my life, where an enemy rolled max damage on an ability, and I'm like, we literally watched the DM roll the dice because it was one of those moments, and we just
but-
watched all of the sixes beam.
But yeah,
falls.
Riker, that's for you, Riker. That's 20 points of damage.
Oh boy.
So 0.
Riker
who?
took damage before.
20.
Oh, before, yeah. That was like
Yeah.
15 temp HP plus 5 8 HP. That's 20.
Ah.
Yeah, he got hit for 12 and then another 12 or something.
Oh no. By the way, take your 15 temp HP back again. Fuck.
All right.
Crushing it.
But
Yep.
with
Okay.
that,
Sweet.
the construct has been defeated.
Are my arrows retrievable or are they fucked with that steam explosion?
How many arrows did you fire?
2.
Was it 4?
Or 2 I fired. I fired 2 and 2.
I fired 4, but they were all. It was 3. They were all enchanted.
You were fire.
so I don't know. Yeah, 3 of them. I know. I rolled fire arrows 3 times in a row, and then 1 radiant arrow.
So I had you rolled. You did 2 of them, right?
I shot 2 arrows.
Okay. Just roll a d4. If it's 3 or 4, then you get both your arrows back. 1 or 2, and you just get the 1 arrow back. Okay, so you can get both your arrows back. And then who else fired arrows?
I say I did, but they were all enchanted. So how does that work?
Well, because I mean, when they hit it, the like element is basically it kind of like fades or whatever.
It expels the energy after it
Yeah.
hits, and
Yeah.
just kind of is just a normal arrow after that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you
Alright.
said you did how many?
I fired 4.
Okay, so yeah, again, roll a d4. Okay, you get all your arrows back.
Nice.
Yeah, the reason why I do a d4 just because it's more of a 50-50 kind of thing. It's the closest thing. But,
Yeah, closest thing you can get to a 50-50.
yeah, and then like I said, for you guys that are retrieving your arrows, if it's a 1 or a 2, you're only going to get half your arrows back.
Okay, that's fair. I'm okay with that.
Make it you get how many you roll.
All right, but with that, the cave entrance is now in front of you. I know that some of you said you guys wanted to stop after we did this encounter.
Yep, I would like to go make dinner.
Okay, so just give me real quick.
Yes.
As you guys enter into this cave, would somebody like to roll a d4? Doesn't matter who does it. I just need one person to roll a d4 real quick.
I'll do it.
For it.
Okay, 4. All right.
Oh boy.
Now I know which one of the layouts to use because this is a dungeon that is randomly generated.
Ooh,
So-
I like
boy.
I love RNG.
In before the 4th generation is the worst of all of them.
But yes, I did make 4 different versions of this cave. Now, I'm not going to use an actual map per se, but what I will say is, so the way this is going to happen, just for future reference that you guys know going into it beforehand.
It could be like a pick your own adventure kind of dungeon.
So hold on a second. I got to create a thing real quick. And then I'm changing the background color so it doesn't blind everybody. But going into this for next session, you guys will basically get a grid like this. And
Oh fuck!
as you guys go through, so what's going to happen is
Fantastic.
do what?
I said fantastic. I like this.
But as you guys go through, you guys will start out like this, and there might be different directions that you have to go that you might see. I will tell you how many directions you see and whatnot, and you guys pick a direction, and then there might be other directions as you go through. That is what you're going to be faced with this, randomly generated trial.
Oh boy.
But yes,
Okay.
Just curious. Are we
Okay.
resting before we dive deeper in? Or not resting?
I would say
I
you guys can get your long rest before.
Okay.
This cave
Anything.
entrance is ours. Put a flag on it.
Yeah.
But yes,
I use nothing.
but yes, that's why I don't really have like an actual map for this because I would have to make a giant freaking map for
Hmm.
that. So, just saying. But yes, there is a potential for all kinds of fun with this.
Ooh.
Of
So-
course, the random fun encounter rooms and
Yeah.
treasure rooms and trap rooms and treasure rooms that are just trap rooms in disguise.
I mean, I played roguelikes.
Everybody loves a good dungeon.
But yes, so that's what you guys have to look forward to next time. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up as far as that was concerned.
Sweet.
That's good. I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm already. I'm not available next Saturday, fortunately. But
Okay. It's no biggie. It happens.
I was gonna say I've gotten lucky 2 weeks in a row on my Saturdays to have days off before D&D has started, so we'll see how that
We
keeps
can have an
up.
off week. It's all right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to know something that I just realized? I don't have just 2 attacks. I have 3.
You son of a.
You've been holding out on us.
I did.
Yep.
Here I
boy,
am
just
going
saving
through
her
my
energy.
spell slots for crowd control, and you're holding out.
She's just like nonchalantly swinging her like glaive, just like da, 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 da.
Well, here's the thing. I want you guys to have a chance to attack it.
Yeah,
too.
I'm swirling my icing death in one hand and
Yeah.
Kata's on my other shoulder.
I'm just in the back. Like,
You know those
Yeah,
quick
bro.
time events where it's just like keep pressing the button and the more attacks you're gonna put out, that's Tesk.
But yeah, more like the golem thing or the construct thing. That was the result of your guys' natural one, by the way.
Okay.
Our natural one, that was Mel's natural one.
Oh
you're
no,
welcome for the
that
easy
that
fight.
that natural one quickly turned from a solo to a group effort.
You know, at least we weren't getting fucked over crystals.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I would say the real fun begins now because we actually enter a real boy dungeon and it's gonna be great.
What are you talking
boy.
about? The real fun started when I pulled a card.
Now you
This
can't
is
see.
true. You have made the rest of your adventure quite interesting now in the
I
clerics.
know
adventure.
that
We can
with
be
my Sunday group wanted nothing to do with these cards, and it was kind of a letdown because as a DM I made this
Okay.
really cool thing.
Speak.
That's not
Speak for
true.
yourself.
The paladin is
This is-
super invested in those cards.
Yeah.
The rogue won't let the paladin have the
Paladin's
cards.
an
I
idiot.
have terrible sleight of hand and perception, but I
Wait,
will
so who's holding